Howdy there, everyone. Welcome to a very early stream. I hope you guys were waiting for long because so was I. The real ones don't call it a wait, they call it a pregame, actually. If you want to know what happened, I was gonna, the the iconic 15-minute delay for removing all the baby oil, that was expected. That was normal. The thing that happened after that was my PC just randomly started artifacting for no reason, and I had to fix that. So that was an anomalous event I did not account for. I'm sorry. One would assume that when you buy a product, it would function, but silly is me for expecting quality from the Microsoft Corporation. So, that one's on me. I'm a bit of an idiot. I'll fork over on that one, I suppose. Let it be said, I showed up late to Pragmata, but I was early for mixtape, okay? When it really does matter, I'll be there early. Don't you worry. Beans' word of the day, despair. I don't think Milk's gonna like that one. Howdy, Beans. Hello there, Pusho. Too kind, Beans. I don't have anything else to say. You are just too kind. Milk Pit. What are you guys having a niceness competition? How are you doing, Beanie Beans? I'm doing despair. That's why it's the word of the day. Day 27 of asking Beans to play the Citadel games. Citadel 1, Citadel 2, Citadel 3, which one? I noticed the posters in the waiting room move the closer you get to gracing us with your presence. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's stare at them in dead silence for 5 seconds. That's boring. I'm sorry. I stopped staring. I don't think they move at all. I think you're crazy and schizophrenic. No offense, though. Hello, Bean Man. Hello there. Mixable Jeans. Hello there, everyone. I got hose fiending over me right now. There are 7 mosquitoes in my room. Imagine those mosquitoes as large-breasted bug women, and then imagine yourself as a goy, because it's what you are for imagining eating the bugs like that, okay? Being into insect girls, if you're like, I love monster girls, I love insect girls, that is peak Goyim behavior. You are literally saying, I'd like to eat the bugs, thank you very much. So, something to think about. It's not Microsoft's fault. I forgot you're Jewish, Karak. If your 10 terabytes of porn are lagging the PC. Thank you for saying porn and not, another more specific type of porn. I know that took a lot of restraint. I'm ready for some Pragmata. Okay, you made the joke before I could. Awesome. Did it work eventually? I mean, I'm here. So, I sure hope so. We did, but Milk Pit won. Technically, I win by saying he wins, because this is also something kind. Oh, kindness. But you had the last laugh? By pointing that out, do you not kind of admit that it's in your own self-interest? So it stops being kind, so it goes back to Milk winning? Who's to say? Milk admits it's true? Okay, never mind. Then it goes back to being virtuous, so now you win again. I pronounce the winner is Scorpion. Mixtape is peak, that's true, because it reminds me of the No, we're leaving that one to the mixtape stream. If you weren't there for the mixtape stream, then it never happened. I saw people in the comment section saying, no VOD, yet here's the VOD. Okay. What VOD? Point at it. Can you find it? No, you can't. If someone re-uploads it, I will copyright strike your channel. That's not true. I'm not doing that. That'd be really cool though. I could, because YouTube is very gay, and you don't even need to own it to do that. I've experienced firsthand how stupid their systems are. Frick you, UMG Japan. I'm happy that you announced me as the winner. Congrats, Scorpion. Clap, clap, clap. I'm glad we have such a humbling community. I love mosquitoes. I love them. I imagine them with soy face, begging for my blood, like a Goyim beg for Normie Games and McDonald's. Normie Games. You could have just said The Goys. That's the new show everyone's been watching, The Goys. Can you show your character's armpits? Is it hairy since you're a furry? I mean, yeah. Or is it the only shaved part? No, that would be weird. Also, it would be called furry, not hairy, because it's fur, not hair. Furry is also an adjective, you know that, right? When something's covered in fur, you don't call it hairy, you call it furry. Furry that was a word before it was used to describe like a type of creature as well as a individual or a fandom. You're using the word wrong. Hairy would be like a I don't know, like a Russian guy with a big beard. That guy would be hairy. A furry is not hairy. I'm so conflicted. Do I watch the uncool Bean or watch my favorite streamer Osmond Gold? Decisions, decisions. Zunny, have you considered, hear me out, third option, self-harm? I'm just saying, it's it's on the table. I'm giving it to you as an option, okay? But please continue watching while you do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zunny, that's mean. You shouldn't do that. That would be very, very wrong, and other such things I am contractually obligated to say under YouTube TOS. Wise, cool beans, man. There is a man in my brain telling me to hop on, lol. Should I listen? Who do you main? Who do you main in League? I used to play a lot of League of Legends, so I can ask more specific questions. Who do you main? What role do you play? What rank were you in? Did you play ranked? If you played ranked, I'm sorry to hear that. The Goys might be my favorite show, but I kind of miss Goisable. Goisable. I'm not gonna lie. There have been times in which I've thought to myself, maybe I should, every Goyam around me is watching Invisible. Maybe I should check it out. And there'll be some like cool snippets here and there. I've seen the clip where, the guy, Omni-Man, he's like, think, Mark, think. And I kind of see that whole clip out of context. And I'm like, bro's cooking? Bro's making fair arguments. Bro has a good point. Like this would just be me if I was in like Africa or like India or France or something. Like that would just be what I would be saying. So I think I see things like that, but then I see other clips that make me think like, man, this show seems like slop. I don't know. It's kind of I think I just kind of agree with the antagonist on a philosophical level. At least of the first season. I pulled Kasaki on my first 10 pull last night. Congrats! I look at Kasaki, I think to myself, glory be to the Chinese Communist Party. I think, maybe we can, guys, hear me out. Maybe this communism thing can work. We haven't tried it for real, okay? Maybe we gotta give it a shot. That's just what every bit of Western blood, it's just, it leaves my body then and there. I look at Kasaki and I think to myself, correct me of my wicked ways. Oh, mommy. Monster Girl is kind of, that's the, what do you call it? I freaking struggle to call her a lolly. I'm of the belief that a Western girl, like, in Western shows, you can have characters that are very much so styled after it, but nothing will ever be indicative of any anime archetype specifically, because it isn't anime. It's anime inspired, sure, but then again, I've seen hot artwork of that one freaking girl from the Boondocks. So I don't know what to say at the end of the day. I don't know what to tell you. You can draw anything to be attractive. You can make anything a lolly. But do you want to live in the world where I say like, oh yes, Huey from the Boondocks is a Shota? Do you wanna live in that society? I don't personally. So, hence my arguments. I usually hop on set top lane, or Thorbear jungle. However, I am a fan of casual play because the competitive scene of LoL just scares me to my core. Bro plays set. Oh, gross, gross, icky. I play Yumi though. That's all I ever play. I played Yumi. I played a lot of Yumi. The life of a Yumi main is, you hop on League while you hop on it, IRL. you a good Yumi a good Yumi main is fighting a battle both with his hands and his legs. just as much is going on upstairs as downstairs, okay? An effective Yumi game can actually play an effective Yumi underneath the desk. If you don't know anything about League, none of these jokes make sense. Yumi is the cat. If you've ever seen lewd artwork of her, not gonna lie, I still don't. But I kind of understand those people that goon to Morgana now, you know? You don't, and I'm not gonna, I don't want to hear anything from you, okay? The Vaporeon copy pasta is way too popular for people to pretend to not goon to Yumi, okay? Yumi is W goons. Hello, fine beans. I have already beaten Pragmata, so I might not talk as much today so I don't spoil. Do you have an inherent desire to spoil? You can just talk, but not say spoilers. You know that, right? Omni Guy would be mad if I was in Asa. Omni Guy? The girl from the Boondocks. That's a bit. I forget which one. The one that the like little black girl. I forget her. I know that doesn't narrow it down at all either. I forget her name. Not the frickin' one that beats people up. I'm forgetting her name. TV4 Western media is used to spreading a pretentious message. Modern day stuff, sure, but you know, there's some old stuff that's good. You know, America used to have an entertainment industry. I'm not saying a lot of Hollywood stuff. That was always goy pilled, you know? Boondocks is Shotokan slop. Yumi mains give the best rides, if you know what I mean. Beans, have you found any good Diana mods? I have. I was trying to I found two good ones. One I can't show on stream, but one I can. It just added spats. But I wanted to play with it and show it on stream. I mentioned this last time, but I couldn't because I couldn't figure out how to do modding. I followed a tutorial, something freaking Resident Evil engine, frick you. I tried really hard to do it. I just couldn't. I don't know what I messed up on. I'm not an idiot. I've modded games before, okay? So I just didn't know how it worked. So I couldn't do it. So no Diane spats for you guys. Sorry. It could have been. It really could have been, but very unfortunate tragedy. Blame the Rothschilds, I guess. Means makes me Gaffy incredible. Minor spelling mistake. What do you mean? You don't like Marvel slop? I think I like a couple of the girls from Marvel Rivals are pretty hot. I would have played that game. I streamed it once, but that was just because they had an event where they made the girls giant, and that, you know, that just caters to my fetish. So, but maybe I would have played it if they kept the Lolly Penny Parker design, but they didn't. So I guess, you know, there goes my good graces with all, you know, super slop, I suppose. YouTube censorship. Why do I get censored for saying pet, beansy, bean, and 10 more other words? Maybe add try adding like a little heart at the end of it so they know you're just being nice. Maybe that'll help. But thank you for saying all those things. It's very beautiful indeed. Beans makes me gassy. Incredible. That's not how you say it. That's not... You're saying it wrong, okay? This stream needs a hero. This stream needs to start, Yaga, okay? How long has it been? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, goys. You're not goys. You guys are beaners. I'm sorry, beaners. We're gonna get started. Don't you worry. Take a look. Ooh, isn't that cute and funny? Both. Okay, the game's not here. Yeah, man, I freaking... Whatever you want to do to me, go ahead. But look at that. Here we are. Continue. Bean keen. What does keen mean? That one's made up. It's about to be 7 and Phantom Blood has still not begun. The bro just wanted to make a JoJo reference. Dustman, the freaking flash drive you gave me that I put into my computer bugged my PC. Latinx represent. Yeah, Dustman's here. Everyone say hi to your, not Latinx, rather black hero. Or black, kind of both. Oh, look. Latinx representation. Do I put the game in Spanish? No, I'm not doing that. That's not happening. Change my role in the Spire, you creep. It can't be that hard. What did I change your role? I never changed your role on the in the Spire in the Discord. What are you talking about? Oh my schizophrenia. Pragmata time. We pronounce it Pragmata here. in reference to my desire to make Diane pregnant. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, hold on.
New training sim data has arrived.
Oh, get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Wish you
I'm
a
not
happy
spending all
shelter
stream doing
life.
freaking training simulators again. Okay, we're gonna progress the main story. Last stream, I would love to say, oh, we made progress, this and that, and blah blah blah, but we really didn't. All we did was do like a bunch of training sim stuff that I was unironically, you know, I was kind of washed. Not gonna lie, I can't do too much glaze there, so very unfortunate. Yeah, that's what it was meant to do. Dustman admits to cybercrime. Is Dustman black? Answers yes. My daughters are so cute. One of them is a little bratty, not gonna lie, okay? One of them needs serious correction. One hand on my pants, one hand on chat stream. You know, I love to be versatile, what can I say? Don't worry, I wasn't here when you said it, but I forgive you for insulting me behind my back. When did I insult you? What are you talking about? Why one of my daughters not leaving the down right corner? What? What does that mean? That one might be a bit too advanced for me. Diane Latink's version. We heard her for a bit. Not gonna lie, her Latink's voice is still kind of cute. Diane is just generally really cute. It's kind of impossible to screw up this character archetype. Just make a daughter wife, if you will. Screw that up. Near impossible. Like, you can't do anything to fumble that. Am I going the right way? I want to make sure I'm not being a lobotomite about this. Hold on. Over here. Do I go? Okay, no, there's something over here. Okay, yeah, no, there's something over here. So I gotta check over there. Is it over here? No, definitely not. Yeah, I remember jumping over that, so it's gotta be over here. I think. Do I think wrong or do I think right? Let me check here. Okay, nothing here either. I can't break that. Kind of an idiot. Thankfully, you learned your lesson about training sims. What do you mean learned my lesson? I haven't learned anything. Okay, don't go there, Milk. I'm gonna go back at it, and I'm gonna do it again. On stream, not off stream. This stream, I'm just progressing the story a little bit more before I hop back on it. Okay. I played Rivals for a while, and Penny was my main and favorite character in that game by far. However, I stopped playing because all the friends I played with either quit or became hyper competitive. I'm gonna tell you something. One of the few things Spider-Verse ever did, one of the few good things Spider-Verse ever did, was give us easily the hottest design I think Marvel has. Oh my gosh. Has ever come up with, and that is that Penny Parker design. I know it's not, you know, she's not a character original to that movie, but it easily popularized it, okay? Like, that you have to say. Okay, can I... What the oh, homing... I thought I had the frickin'... Oh my gosh. I wanted the shotgun. Why do I have this? Okay. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I forgot about my freaking charge move. Okay. Hold on, let me charge. Okay, let me oh, okay, I'm pressing the there we go. Hacking into your balls, killing you. That's more like it. Okay. Sounds like you aren't a very good reader, Ellie. What? Insulting the beaners, are we? And you accuse me of being evil. SMH. I don't care for Marvel Rivals anymore. It's not fun trying to get good and then have the Goys and Yaggers expecting so much from you. That Fenny team-based shooter, though, that's not unique to Marvel Rivals. I'm going to be honest. Context, you are also one of my daughter's beans. I'm not the bratty one, though. That's 8. That's definitely on 8, okay? I am very well behaved. I have a lot of restraint. How does the old saying go? I just stopped a rape today. I have so much restraint. So true. So freaking true. And I get a true reward. Okay. Perfect. Look at that. Such a skilled freaking gamer. What am I supposed to do here? Oh my god, what do you want from me, bro? Beans, I won't be able to watch the stream. Please do the side quest for the Womb Force 9000 to unlock 8 correction ending. Bold of you to assume this game can have a happy ending. Okay, there's nothing for me to do here. I was an idiot to go here in the first place. Oi, freaking vey. It was there all along. Love you, Iron Rose. Wow. Beans being a gamer. That I am. Bye, Rosie. Bye, Rosie, indeed. Beans, I want you to pay tribute to me. No. I never called you Goyam, Milk Pit. That never happened. I teased you a little bit and you got offended by it. I think that just means you might be a bit too soft-skinned, Milk. You gotta get used to it. Sex. True! Okay, what do you want as tribute? Hold on. 500 sacks of grain, 1,000 barrels of honey. Who keeps honey in a... 10 of your best horses, 20 sheeps, 10 cows, and the hand of you in marriage. Now, this is a very Jewish concept of marriage that you have. It's very transactional, okay? And I'm sorry, you know, I'm a lover of all sorts of people, except for the rabbinical peoples of New Israel. I'm sorry. That's simply not going to happen. If you wanted my hand in marriage, you shouldn't have started with your Jewish trickery, Rabbi. Oy vey. I mean, sounds like you did yourself a favor twice. YouTube censors me, but not these. Have you ever said any thoughts, or not even said, have you ever thought any thoughts that were perhaps a little too critical of the state of Israel? Mayhaps YouTube personally hates you. Ever considered that? Okay, am I an idiot? Hold on. This looks, hold on. This goes, yeah. Okay, let me check over here real quick. It's over here. Let me go here. Okay, where do you take me again? It's just a Japanese girl. Wait, Beans, you forgot to do something you gotta do. Pops. Oh, I remember now. Okay, no, I'm a lobotomite. I remember now. I remember this challenge room. Okay, now I recall. Pops? For free? I don't know. Maybe I'll need a little bit of convincing. Now I prefer to play fighting games or solo games. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I hate fighting games. I'm not black enough for that. I probably hate them more than shooters. They're just, I don't know, man. I don't like them at all. But I hate, nothing against you, but I hate when people say solo games or single player games. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, just as a genre, like, dude, what do you mean, solo games? That is such a broad category. That means nothing. Like, you are aware how little that narrows down your interests, you know? I don't know, man. Usually when I see someone say, you know, this is no accusation towards you, but whenever I see someone describe themselves as a fan of single-player games, they're usually one of the Dragon Ball Z people, you know? But I don't know, it just pisses me off. Like, just say I'm a fan of RPGs or platformers. Be more specific, man. Like, imagine if I said, like, I don't know, man, like, what's the movie equivalent of saying this? Like, in no other genre no other medium do you describe yourself as, like, movie fans don't say this. You say, oh, I'm a fan of comedies, I'm a fan of action movies, I'm a fan of horror movies. You don't say I'm a fan of, like, I don't know what. I'm a fan of streaming, like, what would be the there is no equivalent, that's the thing. It's just so, it's so non-specific, it pisses me off. It feels like the type of thing like a Madden addict would say, you know, not like a real gamer. I don't know how else to describe it, it's a very personal hatred. You can give me the other kind of tribute. I can, but pray tell me why I should. Want to get some grape juice. What did I miss? You're graping people now, Milk? I knew you had a dark side. Can you please donate to Beans for Pops? Now that's a genius idea. I want Diana's hand in marriage. For that I will pay you 50 of my best horses. I don't really roll that way, man. I'm not kind of like Vosh. 300 sheeps, that on the other hand. 200 barrels of honey, 1,000 sacks of grain, 1 month of new Israeli silver shekel goyim rent payment. Except Maybe if you upgraded it to Platinum Shekel, then we'll start talking. I'm deeply sorry. I don't have money. You have love, Milk, which in many ways is more valuable than money. Many, not all. Sure love me some Terraria. And Blue Archive. I am also trying to save some money. Beans, can't you give us some pops because we are kind? I'll give you a silent pop. How about that? I'm a letterbox user. We know Karak. Tekken is the blackest fighting game. Wrong. No, you're right. You're definitely right. Tekken is no, I don't know why I said that. That was just kind of inherent disagreement. Tekken is the blackest. Strive is the gayest. If you like Strive, you're gay. You're homosexual. Notice how I didn't say Guilty Gear, okay? I said Strive. Guilty Gear Strive. If you are a fan of Guilty Gear Strive, translation, all of my thoughts and beliefs were funded by the Big Yahoo, okay? That is what I think of you. You are a Goemite. Everything unique about you came out of a little vial of estrogen. Hello, APAC here. Love to see you. Speak of the devil. Speak of the Jew. Who is Dokes? He's a guy from, like, this bad show called Dexter's Laboratory. Have you played the Batman Arkham games, Beans? No, but I have played, like, the demo of Lego City Undercover for the Wii U. So maybe, I think that... Is that a fair comparison? I heard they're kind of similar games. What's going?
Calculate the potential risks.
Intervention by Cradle personnel at 87% probability.
Hold on. Hold on.
Then eliminate them.
Understood.
No. No, the kill people button. How could we let this happen? Edis, activate the kill all Goyim button. Okay, where are you? It's invisible, isn't it? Where are you? Where are you? Where the frick are you? Oh, there you are. Did I already... Hold on a second. Hold on a frickin' second. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm very confused right now, a little bit confuddled, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Curse of Strahd. Why did you say that? Milk, I will not ask your hand in marriage. I will take it like a Fingolonian hordsman from the deep steeps. You have such an eloquent way of speaking, Saluda. I'm not gonna lie. It's very beautiful. Do you think the Big Yahoo asked hand in marriage? No, he would never. He'd take by force. I don't think the Big Yahoo has ever asked for anything in his life. I think he merely takes. I don't think he so much takes as he prophesized. The Big Yahoo doesn't take anything. He merely receives what was promised to him long, long ago. How long ago? Take a guess. Let's just say it's in the Okay, am I a bad gamer or? Okay. There we go. Am I gaming poorly? Single player games is a valid descriptor of thing. It is not a good main descriptor of things, is my point.
Deletion protocol.
Look at that. Come blast. Murder and kill. Okay, there we go. Okay. Kill. There we go, kill you. Alright, go over there. Oh my gosh, I almost died. That would have been bad. That would have been, like, pretty... Oh, okay. Oh, how? I pressed the button. Oh my god. Frickin' me when I'm in a frickin' coding a game correctly competition, and the Pragmata developers are my competition. I'm winning because they don't know how to do it correctly. But yeah, single player games is a good, like, that's a secondary descriptor, but you wouldn't say, like, oh, I'm a fan of, like, you wouldn't just announce it like that. You'd say, I'm a fan of RPGs, I'm a fan of this, I'm a fan of that. You wouldn't say single player games because it doesn't mean anything, okay? Like that doesn't tell you. Same thing if you're like, oh, I'm a fan of multiplayer games. Okay, like what? Are you a fan of friggin' League of Legends, Marvel Rivals, Mario Party? Melee? Like what does that mean? Jackbox? You're not telling me anything. What about Smash? That is the most... Smash? That's like, I don't know, that's the widest fighting game, I think. I think a lot of white people play Smash. I'd say that's the widest one, probably. Not to say it's good. You know, if you play fighting games, you're spiritually Mexican as is. So, my daughter 8, what have you done? She's evil, okay? Our daughter is a very evil person. How do we... Okay. Head to 8. How about 8 heads me? Strive player here. Thanks for the tarot reading, Beans. Don't tell me your star sign. Tell me your freaking fighting game preference. Okay, so... I come back and Scorpion is dying. You come back and I just died. Grape juice is fine, but have you tried grape beer? You mean wine? That's called wine, isn't it? I am a fan of single-player games. It's like saying I'm a fan of fast food, like a Goyim, please. I don't know what you meant by that. I'm gonna be completely honest. You kind of... I'm not exactly sure what that one meant. Okay, so I'm there. Continue... Okay, continue over here. I get it. Where I was before. This is the route. This is the way. Okay, I get it. Okay, okay. Oh, look at that, man. Did you freaking see that? Oh my god, did you see that, dude, though? Did you see that? I'm kind of locked in now, so I kind of know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, and there's nothing you can do to beat me. Yeah, okay, so here I am. They're gonna try and attack me. I'm gonna ignore these ones. There's really no reason to fight them. Okay, yeah. Over here. Okay, it's gonna burst, but it can go burst by itself in the comfort of its own home, away from me. This is where 8 was like, okay, activate penis explosion protocol. Here we go. And now for this one, hold on. Code generator, stasis net. Okay, now we're doing good. Now I got an idea. Alright, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. What about you? Back there. Okay.
You're going down.
There we go. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Look at that. Beautifully expertly done by myself, might I add. I'm just kind of, you know, a god gamer in that sense. Okay, there we go. Expertly delivered back shots. Oh my gosh, okay. Something spawned that I was not awaiting. Okay, there we go. Look, now, how did I take 4 damage? That doesn't seem fair. Okay, over there. Now, okay. Now we're gonna do one of these. There we go, hold on. Look at that, beautifully done. Once again by myself. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, stop it! You're freaking... Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Who's that Brad in the goon corner? Diane, she's the protagonist of the game. The game's called Pragmata. You might have heard of it. Okay. Hold on. They're blacked enemies. Oh my gosh. I'm getting blacked. Child blacked. Okay. Hold on. There we go. That's how we deal with the blacked. Okay, there we go. The drone squad deals with them. Okay. Over here. There we go. Can I? Okay, there we go. Stasis. Multi-hack. I kind of wasted the multi-hack, not gonna lie. Okay.
Take this.
Beautifully done. Okay, now give me one more multi-hack. That's not a multi-hack. I'll take it, who cares? Okay. I'll leave you for... How did I freaking dodged you? I have no clue why that happened. Okay, at least the drones are doing something. Code generator is not doing anything. There's 2 of you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Run over here. Lock me in the cutscene. Okay. Ooh. I meant the other one. I was just being coy. I was being smug with you. The other one is 8's villain of the game. The one we're trying to correct right... Okay. The one we're trying to correct right now.
Where
How
are
did
you?
the other guy die?
Show yourself.
Oh, he did not die. He's invisible. Okay. Just general fire. Where are you? Where the frick are you? I see your general outline. Can you stop being invisible? Oh my gosh, it's just like that show, Invisible. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Wow. Amazing.
Okay. Oh my gosh, can you stop freaking hiding? Can you stop hiding? You specifically. I can see you. Okay, there. Okay. You. Oh my gosh, all my code breaking was for nothing. Okay. Oh my. Okay. You know what? That's on me. That's on me. I'm trying to have ambition. I'm trying to be something. Okay, there we go. Here we go. You're both dead. You're dead. You just freaking died. Okay, and then you. There we go.
Alright. That's one core down.
Okay, other core right here. There we go. Are you going to die? But you fell. There we go.
Take this.
Barely took any damage too while I was at it. Master Gamer. That's what we call master gameplay right there. Barely looked at the explosion. Like a real action hero. That was close. What are you talking about? I'm at max HP. Maybe for you because you're not used to seeing that. If you take damage in a fight, that doesn't mean you lost. You know, I just freaking hit my mic. I hope you didn't hear that. HP is a resource. You know, that's like saying you're poor if you spend money. Like you can lose HP in a skillful way, and you do it like as a trade. You know, trading of blows. Like you don't look at a fighting game and say like, oh, that guy lost a lot of HP. He must be really bad. Like no, it's a resource. You can spend it. You know, you have like lifesteal abilities and stuff. That's how that works. So you know. I wish Beans did care about me enough to... Oh, the message went away. What did it say? Enough to know I am hurt. It genuinely hurts, but not that much. What happened? Why are you hurt? I care about all of you. Why would you say that? I care about you. Do you want to join the finger... See, no, that he does not care about you. That is classic Indian Scam Center rhetoric right there, okay? He's just trying to get something out of you. No one will tell you to join their Fingolonian horde, only if they're trying to hurt you, okay? Because it's fat covered with fat, so it doesn't hurt and bleed. Oh, okay, what happened to you? Are you seriously injured? Why are all of you guys always like, oh, I had this brutal injury. I got shot 15 times by the cartel. I crawled into a parking garage, and luckily, right as the final shot to my head was going to be delivered, a parade walked in on the last second, so the assassin had to run away so he wouldn't get caught. And it's like, dude, I don't know. I guess you can't go to a hospital for that one because, you know, you're in the cartel. They're not going to treat you for that one. But, like, you know. Oh, it's the source. No way. Could a journalist do all that? Exactly. That's how I'd say it. Eight's glowing toes are so hot. I'm not going to lie. I prefer normal toes. My tier list goes paws at the top, of course. Just like yours truly has, then normal feet, and then like glowing anomalous feet. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want the RGB foot job. You know, I mean, I would want it. You know, I'll have it either way, of course. I'm not complaining, but I'd rather turn the RGB off. You know, I already treated it, Milk Pit. I closed the ripped part and made sure the bandages. Well, I'm glad you're alive, Scorpion. Bandages are involved. You know, that's already pretty intense. I hope you recover soon, though. No, a journalist would call this a gateway for pedophiles. I'm no Diddy Blood, okay? Wikifeed stream? No, that's real Foyd. Gel Burrow stream, that's where it's at. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Beautifully done. First try, too. Have a good day, Beans. Thank you.
The way forward should be clear.
Are you leaving us? May you have a gorgeous and fantastic and beautiful day. May I just say. Scorpion, what if I bounce on it not crazy, quasi style? Would that make your boo-boo hurt less? You articulated it so poorly. I don't mean to be rude, Rose, but see me after class. If you're gonna do the, like, ooh, speak, then you have to go all the way for it. You went, like, the rest of the sentence is like, you know, Joe Schmo, just regular dialogue, normally written, and then you whip out a quasi, you gotta play into it more. Okay, it'd be like, you know, Scorpion Mommy, that's good, that's a nice start. And then you said bounce. No. You say bounce, you know? Like you got to put more W's in there. Make, like, you know, what is bro saying? You know, you got to go harder with it, okay? This isn't how you speak. Go big or go home, buddy. That would crush my ear instead of helping. You're threatening to kill Scorpion after such a brutal injury?
Cleaning up messes? is what I do
SMH.
best. A little
When did
trouble's all
Beaners
part
get
of the
so
job.
cruel and evil? Thank you, Beans. I'm going to college tomorrow, and watching you makes my day better. I'm glad to be responsible in, you know, helping your day be a little bit better. What college do you go to? I personally went to Goy University.
This
Oh,
door's
okay.
locked, too.
Let me guess. More terminals?
Okay. Bonfire. See, head to 8. That's where 8 gives us head. Okay, over here. Oh, I know what this is. Wako. Oh, wait, no, I should save it for later, right? Okay. Now, this is easy. Okay. Funny. What? I stepped out of range. Ah, there's 2 of you, huh? Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, what? I wasn't standing in there. I was out of the way, man. What the heck? Okay, new ones are spawning. Not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I definitely wasted it. Yeah, looking at it now, I definitely... Okay, I played my card, like, way too... What the okay. You're all bundled there. Beautiful. Standing here. I realize... Okay. Then... There we go. Okay. Kill the most. Ooh. Okay. Let me heal. Thank you very much. Ooh. No, I'm not playing on easy mode before someone asks it, okay? Very bad bit. Worst bit of the year award goes to that bit. Okay. There we go. Hacked into you. You're dead. Game journalist tier fail. That was more understandable. I was like right on the nick of it. It could have gone either way. You cannot blame me. You're making fun of my disability, okay? I have poor eyesight. I've been eating a lot of carrots. I need more carrots. There we go. Here. There we go. Wait, I forgot. I have auto hack. Well, I'm not gonna waste it now. Okay. I've already done most of the hacking manually. There'd be no point. Okay. And then I can go here. Shoot her up completely. See? That is a gamer tier victory right there. And you called it a fail. You should feel ashamed of yourself. To think you'd assume a gamer of my caliber would be capable of failing. SMHing so hard. University specifically. Goyam you. Scorpion, we share the same sense of humor. I think we should get married. I think a marriage should be based a bit more than just thinking the other person is funny. Especially since women aren't funny. And before a good, I go to Ducky College, and I like the rabbits a lot. Have you ever had rabbit stew? I remember I was a kid, and I was like bewildered when I found out it wasn't just a thing in Minecraft. It was a real dish, and it doesn't taste that good, because rabbits don't taste that good. I think on the totem of eating animals, Rabbit is the last, like, controversial pick. There's some people out there that there's a decent amount of people, I'd say, that probably wouldn't eat rabbit just because it makes them feel too queasy. Oh.
What the hell? It's breaking in. This can't be happening. It's coming right for us.
Well, do something. Bro just stood there.
Get off him.
Well, why did he just stand there? Zero survival instinct whatsoever.
That's all that's left.
They were blacked.
Element eat them?
Hey, Diana.
Hey, I know a lot of
Think you
you,
can cleanse
a lot
them
of you, for
disease?
some reason, are huge fans. If my server is anything to go by, a lot of you are huge fans of BBC.
They're gone.
This is the fate that awaits you. Bro got blacked. Yeah,
See,
that's what happens. That's what happens to you if you get blacked. I ate hamburger with pineapple. Happy dinner. Hamburger and pineapple. I mean, I understand it. Like I don't think pineapple and pizza is bad. I like pineapple and ham, but I don't know, man. Just putting a slice of pineapple on a burger, bro. I don't know. Maybe if you turned it into like a sauce, sure. I think on a crispy chicken sandwich, honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. But a burger? Yeah, it probably tastes kind of good, depending on how you make it. Like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just... I think it's a little iffy, but I'm going to be honest. I'm open to trying it. I don't think it's the weirdest thing ever. I'm not like, ugh, gross. But, you know, it's like, I'm 50-50 on it, you know? Have y'all tried blacked jerky, though? Jerky's mid. Beef jerky's so overrated, man. It's camp slop. It's survival slop food, okay? No one actually likes it. It's like freeze-dried foods. You eat it because it feels like futuristic and survival-y. Like, oh my gosh. You're telling me these nuts are frozen? My oh my. Now that's impressive. But it doesn't taste good. No one wants to eat that stuff, you know? They got the Forsaken removed. You mean the foreskin? What do you mean the Forsaken removed? The heck is a Forsaken? Beans, read my injury message already. It's not a big deal, but you didn't wish me good health, time, and look. I did wish you good health. I'll forgive you if you make Beans do pops. That's right. That's the only metric. What do you mean I did read your message, though? Even stealing my comedy? That's not how marriage works. I did read... What are you talking about? I literally read your message. You're being just like milk. What do you mean? I wished you much good health as well. But you described your accident as like a brutal car injury / assassination / murder. So I, you know, thought that would be... I thought it was a lot worse. Okay then, I will consider it, Rosie. But sorry, I am saving myself for someone else. That someone else is me, by the way. Beef jerky reminded me of rotten meat from Goycraft. Okay, I think that's a bit excessive. It's not that bad, okay? Okay, ooh, look at that. Money. What's down here? Wait, is there something else up there? Hold on. Before I go, that seems like the path to progress. Well, there's more here. I'll check down here first. Never mind. It's just a secret area, but I want to see what the secret is in the area. Yeah, it's just this. Okay. Yeah, see, it was important. There were valuable chests here. I had to take a look. I won my ebony GF at my home now, but no, sad night. At least pineapple burger tastes good and cheese sauce for the fried potatoes. Happy dinner, happy night. Beanie Beans, thank you for the entertainment. You know what? That actually sounds really good. Now that I think about it, especially when you mentioned the potatoes with the cheese sauce. Nah, that's like spiritually Hawaiian behavior, right? No, I get the appeal. That's like a tropical, you're sitting at the beach. Maybe you have like a pina colada with it too. I completely understand now. You've converted me. Although I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, I think the pineapple would go better on a crispy chicken sandwich. That would, you know, that would be great. People make a ton of variations of burgers, but I think chicken sandwiches are kind of slept on. I don't know how popular of a take that is, but oh my, how forward you are, Beans. I'm nothing if ambitious. I like raw meat from Goycraft. It looked tasty. You might be a Goyam. Never mind, I take it
Delphi.
back. Sorry,
Just
spell
cover
checker.
it
I
up.
meant to say foreskin.
Disgusting.
What is Forsaken? Isn't that like a Roblox thing? There's a lot of stuff these days that, you know, is actually a Roblox thing. Like an uncomfortable... Roblox has an uncomfortable amount of freaking influence on society. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, okay. Freaking... Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, what the... Where the hell did you show up from, man? Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me... Okay, reloading. Oh my gosh, man. Do I have the frick... Am I an old man or something? There we go. There we go. Okay, over there. Freaking brainwash one of them, please. Brainwash. Okay, there we go. Okay. Stop trying to kill me. Okay, I'm gonna... Hold on, brainwashing you, brainwash. Okay, oh my gosh. You know what? You specifically... There we go. We gotta deal with you first. Okay, you're the biggest threat to the Goyim way of life. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I wanna... There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now you are brainwashed, so deal with everyone else. Okay, there you go. You're fighting amongst each other. Oh, there we go. Beautifully done. I didn't know I had an impact barrier this whole time. That would have been helpful to know. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. Why? The freaking brainwashing wore off. Run away. I will not die. I refuse. Oh! I refuse to perish right here. Why are you here? Okay, why are you standing? Impact barrier. There we go. Bam. Bam. Okay. Can you attack each other? There we go. Okay, you're gonna die. We did it. There we go. Can't. Okay. Wait. Okay, impact barrier will not wear down yet. We have to be super careful about this. Okay. That'll kill you. We just activate one more impact barrier, and then we go back to, like, the bonfire. Okay, there we go. Go away. Worthless freaking idiot, bro. And here I thought I had any risk of dying in this game, but they made it too easy, so the challenge doesn't mean anything anymore. Remember when games used to be challenging? Those were the times, were they not? Those were the times. Okay. Oh, they. Look at that, how the mighty have fallen. What a travesty. First try, too. It's so freaking pathetic. What passes for challenge these days? In my time, this would have been considered easy mode. Okay.
Only one left.
Absolutely pathetic.
Gotta be close.
It's just,
Yep. Let's wrap
they're
this
making
up.
games for jesters, that's what they're doing, and we're letting them get away with it. Why be a doomer? Because it's true. Because nothing ever happens. Why be a doomer when you can just get an ebony GF and eat good food? Life really is that simple, buddy boyos. Just live lots and love the normies. Low-key are right sometimes. Is bro agreeing with the Goyim? Have we lost him? Has bro gone woke? Well, whoever this guy is has made a dangerous enemy. Hope you find your love too, Milk Pit, and how you know, maybe your love is right in front of you. Hey, do you have a little sister? Maybe your love is just next door. And I'm not talking about girl next door, okay? I'm talking about girl next room. Bye for real this time. I can't believe Rosie is dead for real this time. What a travesty. Beans, Rosie says you are his enemy. That's not true. He's a tsundere. Don't you know that's how tsunderes behave? He's just saying that because he's a little He's a little sussy baka, as the cool kids say, okay? He's too shy to show his love and affection. So he acts out like this, okay? Don't be so hard on him. We love him for it. And we always will. Okay? Can I go back, please? And thank you. I don't like that I have to walk all the way back. Okay. No, you know, okay, no, I was gonna, like, say, you know what, I'm gonna do it all with just this, but I'm not gonna LARP. I need to go back. I need to rest at the bonfire. Want challenge? Play dagger. I'm not doing that. I don't even need to finish reading that one. That's not happening. That's not gonna occur. I went Dark Woke. Dark Woke mentioned. Year ruined. Daggerfall mentioned. Decade ruined, man. How can you get away? How can you get away with that? Mentioning Daggerfall in front of me. Oy vey. Someone kill this man. Someone kill and skin him, please. I do want to have a wife, daughter, someday. What kind should I go for? Have you considered maybe going for, I don't know, early acts? That's a joke. That's a bit. You know, that's a joke. Anything but Indian is fine, you know? How do you guys... Everyone's like, what type of girl do you like? Okay, real actual question, though. What type of girl do you hate? What's your least favorite type of void? Beans, did you finally watch ReZero? No, I'm going to watch it on the server. I said that after, right now, we're doing the Made in Abyss watch-along. We just watched the movie. This week, we're going to watch Season 2. After we finish with that... Oh my gosh. After we finish with that, we're going to move on to... Okay, here. Hold on. Bam, bam. Bam, look at that. After we finish with Made in Abyss, we're going to watch ReZero. So that's when I'll be watching it. Wink, wink. Find someone who actually loves you. Actually, that's not true. Find someone who hates you. I'm going to give you some real advice, some actual advice, okay? You're going to find someone who loves you, and then some really intense thing is going to happen, and if your relationship hasn't been thrusted, well, your relationship will thrust. If your relationship hasn't been tested through blood and battle, how do you know she's going to stay there for you, How do you know she won't just leave you for Jared? Pro Jared or something, you know? I mean, what girl wouldn't? That's something you want to make sure. So, you need a girl who hates you, despises you, wants you dead. That way, you can go from enemies to lovers. And that way, you know for a fact that you two were meant to be. Because you wanted each other dead. You've had ample opportunity to kill each other. And you've chosen not to. So that means this relationship is really something special. Okay? That's my advice. That's my green pill of the day, okay? That's my Beans green pill of the day. Never forget that. Show hate, not love. Okay? There we go. Okay, now get me out of here. Get me out of the glop. Get me out of the glop. I don't want to be black. Thank you very much. Okay. Here we go. Over there. Beautifully done. If you do the deed with a pregnant girl, is it a pre-alpha release? I suppose it would be. I think we've gone too far, guys. As I said before, I want to sexier with a girl of every race. Bro wants to create the ultimate life form. False accusers, then again, that's every woman in GTA. What if I am Jared? You're the bull? I don't know, man. I don't think you're the bull. I don't think anyone here's the bull. That's not an insult, by the way. I think the bull is an evil, evil man. I don't know why you'd want to be like him. He doesn't seem like a very good person. Plus, he's black.
Good.
So you want to be black? Okay. Be a Jared Fogle, not a pro Jared. But be a Jared Fogle, not a pro Jared? Dude, what's if the hate on pro Jared's name? Bro is acting like two goats cannot coexist. Like, you know, be a little bit of both. Be the change you want to see in the world. Okay? In a world of Jared Fogles, in a world of pro Jareds, strive to be the best of both worlds. Okay? George Floyd, Charlie Kirk. I'm just glad everyone's having fun. Excuse me, sir. What's your thoughts on the current Israel-Palestine conflict? Hey, man, I'm just glad everyone's having fun, okay? Everyone's going out there. They're giving it their all. Whatever happens, you had a good time. And that's something you simply can't... That feeling is better than any trophy. Don't you forget it. So Beaners won't get a say in future watch-alongs anymore. Seems like Pitkerson will never get his drifters. Two things. Yes, you will have a say in future watch-alongs. I'm just choosing not to give you a say in this one because I really want to watch ReZero. So we're watching ReZero.
Got it.
Second of all,
Sure the last one's
even
in
if you had a say in future watch-alongs, no offense to Pitkerson, but drifters is never getting chosen. Okay? I'm sorry, Drifters does not stand a chance, okay? In a poll where Monogatari and Made in Abyss and ReZero and Kodomo no G-Con and all these other shows exist, Drifters simply never stood a fighting chance. I'm sorry to disappoint you, man. You know, I want, you know, I kind of wanted it to win, but it's just not realistic, you know? It was never going to happen. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's just how it is, you know? I watch Game of Thrones. My favorite character is the Bull of the North, the only person the cucks kneel to. Is Game of Thrones about cuckoldry? It's like a Goyim show, so I'd believe it, unironically, you know? There we go.
We did it!
Yeah, took more time than I'd like, though.
Okay, there we go. It's like, what's the name of that other show? The guy from Invisible. He also gets cucked a lot in that show, doesn't he? I've seen clips from the first season, and like it just seems like it's about a girl cucking him. And I'm like, that's very unfortunate. Ooh, Sandcat, beach, swimsuit, Pragmata. Why did I say that innately? Diane, take off your clothes. Well, I guess Pragmata would be accurate. That is her name too. I could call her D67. I forgot all the other numbers, but 67 was in there somewhere. That's the one that matters. Okay, hold on. I need. Okay, I was gonna be like, charge piercer, homing missiles, code driver, stasis net. What's in here? Maybe it's like a really good freaking weapon. Shockwave gun, riot blaster. Never mind. No, riot blaster's good. I'll take the riot blaster instead of the code generator. Thank you very much. Code generator is only useful for boss fights. Wolf, hi Beans. Hello there, Silver Wolf. Welcome. 7-9. Have you considered putting 6-7 as the numbers in your username instead? My least favorite type of girl would be an older woman with a lot of makeup. I think a lot of makeup looks ugly, and I really don't like mommies. I think this is going to get me in a lot of flack. This might be the most controversial thing I've ever said. Beans, do you allow Yuri in chat? I mean, I'm powerless to stop you, so... I don't know what you mean by that. You mean like you guys freak each other? If there are Foids watching... If I have... If one of my elusive 7 Foid viewers in the entire... Of every subscriber to this channel, you know, probably maybe -2 are here in the chat right now. If one of you, if like 2 of you engage in Yuri, I suppose I can't stop you. But you know, just don't, you know, expect racial slurs and tomatoes being thrown at you. Like just expect that sort of reaction, at least from me. Yuri is slop, but some slop is good, you know? Like the Filet-O-Fish is slop, but I like it. Like Yuri, is it slop? Objectively speaking, it is. But I enjoy some of it, very rarely. That's my take. I wouldn't call it a hot take, I'd call it true. Something isn't necessarily a hot take just because people don't want to hear it. A lot of people are allergic to hearing the truth about certain issues, but I don't think we should normalize calling the truth a hot take. You know? Because we should instead vilify those who refuse to hear it. So I'm right about it. I will support Yuri slop. At least you admit it's slop, though. That takes respect, you know? That takes, you're at least self-aware. I forgot exactly what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. But personally, I don't really like Gyaru's Gyarus are hot, okay? Those sound like contradictory statements. They aren't. Let me get to it. For all the Nikkei heads out there, Rupi, I almost said Rapi. Rupi from Nikkei is really hot. She's one of my favorite girls. I love her so much. But she's super hot. She's a Gyaru. But on the same token, some Gyaru girls seem like really excessive. And at a certain point, it just starts to look like ugly and overdone. So I think Gyaru is one of the most like hit or miss ones for me out of all of them, you know? Like Gyaru is a real like, some of them like, you know, oftentimes it's gem, sometimes it's coal. It's like hard to tell, you know? That's why I say I'm mixed on Gyaru, because some of them are really good, but then some of them are really bad. Did you just kill your own guy? No, you didn't. That would have been too cool. That would have been too epic. There we go. Okay. Okay, man. Awesome. Oh, wait, no. That was actually good. That was all part of the plan. Now I'm up here. Now it's even harder to deal with me. Okay. Yeah. Bash your shield on me. See what happens. Okay, here we go. And then for you. Yeah, there you go. Ulted. Demolished. Destroyed. Okay. That's what I did. Beautifully done. Last terminal. Okay. For real this time, though.
Okay, should be good.
All right.
We unlocked both. Loot get. I love that video. I am a fan. You know, some people call him Slop. His fans are very, very annoying. But I do think there's like a couple of good legendary Germa bits out there. And the blood in the box. That's like from freaking 30 years ago. But I love that video so much. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know game. But if you don't, then I must sound crazy. But there's this video of Germa where he's doing like, it was back when every like normal boots YouTuber was sponsored by Loot Crate. This is a really ancient reference right here. But there was if you know what Loot Crate is, there was a time when every freaking YouTuber on the platform was like, this video is sponsored by Loot Crate. And they just talked about it. But it's supposed to be parodying that, where he gets not a Loot Crate, I forgot what it was called. But I think it was called Loot Box or something. That's not important. But he opens it up like on video, and then it's just a box full of blood, and then he's covered in blood, and then he starts screaming, and then the video ends. It's very good, you know? Yaoi as well. No, Yaoi is just coal. It's just garbage. There is good Yaoi, though. But Yaoi, all Yuri is gay. Like, if you look at Yuri, it's gay, okay? Every piece of Yuri is really, really gay. I am taking real-life damage with each reveal Beans makes. What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? But Yaoi can be straight. All Yuri is gay, but Yaoi can be straight. That's my hot take. So, you know. Would y'all watch Yaoi or spend 24 hours with a Yaoi? I'd watch Yaoi. I've seen Yaoi, but like straight Yaoi. I've read Yaoi. I haven't seen it, I'd say, but I've definitely read Yaoi. But it was straight Yaoi, is what I mean, you know? Yo, I remember Loot Crate. I remember being a kid and thinking Loot Crate was the coolest thing ever, and like, bro, I want a Loot Crate. Now I look at that and I'm like, man, I was such a goyim. Yaoi is coal, but rarely you'll find some gem worlds. Yuri is neither gem nor coal, just metal. Yuri is coal. Yaoi is also coal, but it has a lot more, but it's not gay coal is what I mean, you know? Yummy Yaoi. I mean, femboy is technically Yaoi, but it's not gay, which is what I mean when I say straight Yaoi. I'm talking about femboys, because femboys are the elusive straight Yaoi. Oh no, we're getting blacked. I mean, your revelations are so against me that I am getting hurt in real life by how taken aback I am. But you have to admit, though, they're respectable. The Volt? You have to admit, though, my takes are respectable, though. I stand on my money, you know? You know that when I speak nothing but the truth, but the facts. I don't sugarcoat it. I say it how it is. You gotta respect that, right? I love femboy. Waiter, give me more femboy. That's what I mean, dude, you know? Like, femboy isn't gay. If you're, like, out here trying to say, oh, femboys are gay, like, dude, you're woke, you know? Like, stop it, bro. You know, you're just saying slop to say slop. Bro loves the sound of his own voice, so he's like, you know, let me keep on saying nonsense. That isn't true. Okay, 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 okay. Ooh. Okay, drones, drones, drones. Deal with them, deal with them. No! Okay, okay, there we go. Bam, bam. Okay, okay. Expertly done. No, okay, okay. Why is bro thrusting on me? Why is bro thrusting in me? Okay, stop thrusting in me. Stop thrusting in me. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautifully done. Okay. And now I just do one of these. Okay, okay. Can I hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, we're almost there. We are almost at the, like, done hacking him. Okay, there we go, there we go. Now he's fallen. Okay, now he can't do anything about this. Okay, we just deal that. Okay, he's not taking damage from that. Look at that. Oh, such a gamer. Bro's struggling to stay on. Oh, he's a little blacked, so I'm gonna do that. That doesn't do anything. It just instantly hacks.
What the heck's it trying to pull?
Oh, okay, okay. What's going on? We're getting blacked. We're getting blacked. Okay. No! Okay, 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 okay. No! Okay. He activated bull mode. This isn't good. This isn't good for us. But we got our daughter wife with us. It is literally the antithetical opposite of getting black. Lollies are the protection against getting black. Never forget that fact. There we go, there we go, there we go. Death laser. Can you stand still, dude? There we go. Dude, bro, quit aura farming. There we go, that's more like it. Okay, here we go. I hate that I'm forced to go into these little freaking static nodes. Come on. No! There we go, that's more like it. I need this, I need this. Okay, more drones. Okay, okay. Sure, man. Sure, man. Whatever you say, dude. Whatever you say. That's total. I'm fine with that. There you go. There you go. A ton of damage. A ton of damage is being dealt. Beautifully done. Continue with the drone strikes. There you go. Oh my gosh. Glory be to the IDF. Look at our progress. The drones are gonna get him. Yeah, I don't gotta continue the hacking. The drones are gonna do it for me. And then here I go. Oh my gosh. I love drone combat. Maybe Big Yahoo knows what it's all about. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hacking into him again. More homing. Man, the homing missiles are easily the best gun. What the hell was that? Okay, what the heck are you doing, man? Stop touching me. Stop touching me, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting freaking infinitely touched. Okay, okay. Let me charge up my death laser, please. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, okay. Oh, look at that. Right at the nick of time. Okay, why was I walking there like an idiot? What was that about? Oh, what's this? Decoy gun. Attack that guy. He's more brown than me. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing hacking? I have another missile launcher. What? How did he figure out it was me? What? Last longer? Okay, okay, attack that guy. How did he know? How did he freaking know? Grok is evolving. Okay, there we go. And now you're dead. Boss over. Sentinel down. They should add a taunt button. This game should have a taunt where you, like, pick up Diane and throw her up into the air, you know? That'd be kind of beautiful. Howdy there, streamer. Hope you had a great day. Well, the word of the day is despair, so, you know, it could have gone better. But hello there, Crow. Immaculate Corner. You got that lolly yacht. Who's gonna... I'm not even gonna ask, guy, but who's gonna complain about some prime lolly ass? It's my first time watching you live, by the way. Glad to have you, Silver Wolf. We love it when... We love it whenever someone new comes, whenever a VOD watcher transitions. That's the worst way I could possibly put it. We love to have you either way. Welcome, Silverwolf. Very awesome. Big Yahoo got droned. Nathan Yahoo would be proud. Beans getting blacked. It's only blacked if you lose. Okay, I didn't get blacked. I saw a black femboy the other day. Very weird experience. Very strange and not. It felt like I freaking saw. And now I know how those people that see Bigfoot feel. You know, like when you see like an alien encounter. That because I'm talking now. I must sound crazy. Like a black femboy that doesn't exist. But like no, I saw it, and I'm like it was weird. You know. I look at that and it's like I don't know. Now I know why the uncanny valley exists. It was a weird experience. You know.
So this is the Luna.
It was fan art, by the way. It wasn't it was like blue archive art. It was this artwork. It wasn't a real person. A black guy could never be a femboy in real life. But it was a, how do you say it? It was a it was Karine from Blue Archive, but it was art of her like gender vent as a male, and the dude was a femboy. So it was just this twinkish black guy in like a maid dress. And I don't know, it was strange. It was unusual. You saw? He was meeting Dustman. No, Dustman's more like a... Dustman's kind of like... Dustman looks... What does Dustman look like IRL? He kind of looks like an he looks like a combination of Dante from the Devil May Cry series and that black guy that molested Guts. Combine both of those people, that's what Dustman looks like, you know? That's how I describe Dustman in real life, and he acts a lot like the guy who molested Guts as well. Honestly, you can cut the Dante from the Devil May Cry series in that situation. You know, you can really just Donovan is his name. Yeah, he's a lot like Donovan. Sweetie, anyone can be a femboy. That's not true. You need to be built for it. You need to be bred to be a femboy. I've seen black femboys IRL. They're so hot. Where? Where are they from? What country breeds it? Black people genealogy, like, just their genes are the opposite of Asians. They do not look twinkish. What are you talking about? How? He transitioned? Yeah, Dustman transitioned. Guys, can we big clap for Dustman transitioning? Did know Beans got tired of me already. Whatever. I can't wait for a good night today. Bye. What do you mean? I got tired of you. What did I do? I really have to sleep early since I am much more busy tomorrow, so I will sleep early. Oh, I didn't see you. I didn't see that. I'm sorry, Scorpion. I hope you rest well. You did get injured, so I understand why you'd be tired. But may you have a good rest. I'll manifest in your dreams. I hope to show up in there and do unspeakable things to you. Well, speakable things, because I'll talk about them the next day. I will do speakable things to you. Oh, what's in here? That's like dual-wielding racism. Could you go into some detail about how Asians are the opposite of black people? I mean like their genes. Black people are like twinkish. No, I mean Asians are like twinkish and small. They're short. And black people are like, you know, it's like I don't know, man. Look at all the, you know, you look at a black guy. It's like, you know, this guy, he's got to like charge up, you know, it's like in Smash Brothers. You charge up to do the punch. He does like the fury of blows. He wears the red tie, you know, he wields the coconut gun. It's very different. You know how it is. It's like, you know, Brazil breeds the black femboys. That makes sense. There's a lot of black Brazilians. I didn't think about it that way. I would never be tired of you, Scorpion. Just for you, Scorpion. Did I do it right? Mwah. Mwah. I forgot the pop. That's the pop. I did that for Scorpion. Someone send that to Scorpion in case he's asleep. At him. Let him know I did it. Because he left and it made me feel a little bad. So I just did it. I'm sorry, Scorpion. You don't know what you have until you lose it. You have the most freakiest thumbnails I ever saw. Are you saying that because of the Pro Jared one? I know a lot. Come on, guys. We all lost gallons to the Pro Jared thumbnail. My daughter is dead, so I will doom mankind. What a chud.
It was premature. Again and again. I was a fool to trust them. Enough.
Hey, dude. I don't want to be rude, but you're kind of trauma dumping on main, dude. You're not logged into your alts.
That's awful.
Poor doctor.
Well, you know, it is what it is. You don't see me chud out over my dead hamster. Mostly because I killed it, but, you know. That's for me, not Scorpion. Egyptians, Romans, and Greeks used to have the best femboys. Yeah, but then society realized oh no, we should start using women. Ugh, gross. So then the West fell. Dark Souls 2. How is bro going to link this to Dark Souls 2? Dark Souls 2 is easily one of the greatest stories in fiction. If I had a kid, if I had like a daughter, this is different. She doesn't really, I guess she needs to play, but different. But if I had a son, I would strap him to a chair, force him to play Dark Souls 2 and say, what is the lesson of Dark Souls 2? It is women are evil, okay? Women lead to the downfall of civilization. You'll have this prosperous kingdom that'll be ruling, and then a void will show up from a faraway land, and everything everything bad will happen. That is the thesis of Dark Souls 2, and it's true. It's a really good lesson. That's why people don't like it, okay? If you don't like Dark Souls 2, you are a feminist. That is why you don't like it. I would just like to let that be known. The motor slice appeared on my YouTube homepage, the thumbnail. It's a hot thumbnail, you gotta admit. That's one of the simpler ones, but I'm gonna be entirely honest. The only reason I'm playing that game is because of the feet.
I'm so sorry. Please.
Doctor? His mental acuity is degenerating rapidly.
Oh, she's also barefoot. Well, they charge through their feet, so it's important.
Honey, I was so close. Earth and Delphi. They took you from me.
My last directive, blow everything up. Just freaking kill the world. Screw the planet. The cycle of Chud continues.
Cause of death. Cardiac arrest from acute exposure to dead filament. Memory capture complete, Dr. Higgins.
What a travesty. A shame we're gonna have to kill her.
Dead filament now.
Bro's gonna die.
Clock's
He knows
ticking.
he's gonna die.
Okay. Back to work, kiddo.
The game's gonna end with Diane being the only one alive, and she gets to go to Earth. And then we die, and then 8 dies, and then the doctor's dead. 8 won't die, but you can't show child death, but she's a robot, and no one cares about robots. So since it's a child robot, I'm sure you can kill it. True, real. I feel like you're talking about DS2. I feel like you're taking the DS2 bait too far. It's not bait. It's not bait, dude. It's my opinion. Well, good thing I love Dark Souls 2 then, but I prefer Dark Souls 1. You said you love Dark Souls 2, so I'll tame my wrath a little bit. But if you said I hate Dark Souls 2, DS1 is better, that'd be like, okay. It's a good thing to know what the what the blacked opinion on the Souls franchise is. Now, if you said you liked Bloodborne, that'd be a different story. I like Bloodborne. Transition, I love taking it from behind. I love BBC. Please, oh please, could someone please whip out the cuck throne? The king has arrived. That's the mindset of Bloodborne fan. The experience, would you rather play Bloodborne for 1 minute or literally be blacked? I don't know, man. Hard choice. I guess I'd rather be blacked. At least I'd have my dignity after the fact, you know? That's my take. That's not bait. You guys grab my passionate speaking of certain subjects, and then you cope and seethe by saying that it's bait. It's not. It's called a truth nuke. Might have heard of it. Libtard. Libfart. Beans, do you feel the need to bring up Dark Souls 2? Yes, because unlike every other fan of DS1 and DS3, you are insecure about the flaws of your own game and need constant reassurance. Milk, if there was like I'm in a R&D department at the Spire to develop new torture techniques to, like, you know, get rid of all of Milk's fingers. Oh no, but then Milk can't draw. Get rid of Milk's tongue. Get rid of Milk's, you know, I don't know what it is. We'll remove all of Milk's fingers, but then cure him and give them back to him. That's what we're gonna do to Milk. to even imply such a thing. The reason I do it is because I am a zealot, okay? Why? Did a crusader need a constant reassurance? No, the crusader killed you because you were wrong, okay?
Orbital elevator.
All right.
That's how it works. I like Bloodborne and Sekiro. Sekiro looks cool, but I haven't played it, so I can't really talk about it. Bloodborne looks cool, but it's bad. So, Bloodborne is representation. It's it's literally a Souls game made for femboys only. Dark Souls 1 is for chuds, Dark Souls 2 is for Latinos, Dark Souls 3 is in between. Dark Souls 1 is not for chuds. How are you going to tell me that the game that's entire thesis is women are evil is not the chud game? Really? Oy vey. You've lost it. No, that's not true. That is not true at all. Dark Souls 2 is the chud game. Dark Souls 1 is for Agarthans, and Dark Souls 3 is for the Blacked. My favorite is Dark Souls 3, but 2 is also very good. I don't know why many people seem to hate it. Because Dark Souls is a very LARPed franchise, a lot of people don't play the games. A lot of these people are Elden Ring fans that get their opinions from YouTubers, and YouTubers decided that Dark Souls 2 is bad, in the same way they decided that like SAO is bad and Banjo-Kazooie is good. So you get your opinions from them. You don't actually need to play thing. You just get opinion from YouTuber. That's how the modern Goy operates. Everyone loves making fun of games journalists, but I'm gonna be this is your black pill of the day. The average games journalist plays more games than the average Twitter user who loves complaining about games. You know, I'm not saying they play them well. They play them on easy mode with their eyes off, while politically ranting about how this, you know, about how Fallout New Vegas is true to the trans experience or something. But at the very least, they, you know, booted up the title screen. You can't say that about the guy LARPing on Twitter telling you Dark Souls 2 is bad because, this is the... Have you seen the frickin'... What is it? Oh my... I freaking hate the frickin' Dimitri Monroe video. I love Dimitri Monroe. If you know who I'm talking about, I love that guy's videos. He makes good content. He's a femboy. But he makes good content. He makes videos on like anime and games localization and why they're bad. But then bro decided, what if I made a video to just discredit me 100% on why Dark Souls 2 is a bad game? And then everything in that video pisses me off to such a degree that I'm like, I freaking, oh my gosh, dude. If my prior respect for you didn't exist, you don't know the hatred, the anger in my heart, knowing that H-Bomber Goy is one of the freaking idiots that has made a video in defense of Dark Souls 2 with actual good points in it. Like, oh my gosh, I don't want this guy. H-Bomber Goy. Oh, I freaking hate that guy. Freaking Hassan Orbiter. What a travesty. He does not represent the Dark Souls 2 movement, okay? The Dark Souls 2 experience is forever sullied by this Goy. Okay. Okay. I'm getting absolutely blacked, man. Okay, here we go. Riot Blaster. Okay. There we go. Beautifully done. Over there. Okay. Over there. Okay. Break. Bam. Okay, beautifully done. There, we did it. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay. No, you don't. Bro thought the missile was gonna do something. Bro's been watching too many based Israel edits. Is that good? Alright, we're good. We're safe. Just gotta heal up. Ooh. Epically done. Bro is so true. Frick Elden Ring. I don't think Elden Ring is a bad game. I just think Elden Ring is... It's definitely the worst Souls game. I'd say it's better than Bloodborne, but out of the Souls games, it is easily the worst one. It's not a... It is a Souls game. Shut up. If Bloodborne is a Souls game, it is. Then... Oh, it's a Souls-like, not a Souls game. It's called Souls... Shut up. You're being gay. But inventing a guy in my head and then winning an argument against him. Kind of based. But what I will say, it being open world ruins it. I'm sorry, I will never attest. I've said this many times. Oh, it's more accessible. I will never attest to the fact that more Goyim can play your game is a good thing. I don't care. the Souls formula is better linear. Now, mind you, Elden Ring is probably the best open world game ever made. But I don't think open world is a good formula. I don't think it means anything. And I think 9 times out of 10, it just means, look at my giant map. Here's a bunch of slop dungeons you can go to that have poor level design. Which is what Elden Ring has. It has a bunch of these mini dungeons which aren't fun to explore and don't have anything of real use or value. So I wouldn't really say it gained anything from being that way. The best parts of Elden Ring are the more traditional linear portions. That being said, it is still a good game. I would still attest that Elden Ring is not by any means bad. It's just the weakest Souls game. And all the things that make it the weakest one is the fact that it is open world. Truth nuke. I love how my friend said, a work colleague said, I love Souls games. I asked which one he played, and he said he never played them, and only did the first section of Bloodborne. I hate LARPers. I hate LARPers, not gonna lie. LARPers can be very annoying. My best friend is a LARPer, what can I say? I know you are joking, but on a serious topic now, I'm so tired of gamer LARPers giving their opinions on games, and them just saying YouTuber essay slop. Yeah. That's like... that's usually people do that for games they hate more than games they like. I'm not gonna lie. There are legitimate reasons to like not like part of it, but so much of Danganronpa hate is also LARP. It's just people who haven't played the game LARPing hate. Like, oh my gosh, man. Oh my god. You know, can Goyim think for themselves? Do they have the ability to do that? Is that something they're capable of? Okay. One desires to be led. One craves for leadership. One begs for a master. It is cruel to deny the truth of cattle slavery, for you are forcing the sheep to fend for themselves. Okay. Don't tell me what to do, Diane. Never mind. You can give me orders for as long as you want, Diane. Okay, let me grab that. Multi-hack. Multi-hacking into your multi-penis. What does that even mean? What did I even say? Oh, okay. Stop it. I need to break this one. There we go. Okay, we'll run. Oh, okay. Killing you. There we go. Okay, and then I go here. There we go. How are you not? There we go. Yeesh. Bro just needed one extra shot? Oh my gosh. Dark Souls 2 fans are trans chuds. What does that even mean? You know what term I also hate? I use it a lot. But, it's the term troon slop. Don't get me wrong. It's a good descriptor of things. But sometimes it feels like... I saw this image, and it pissed me off. Oomphy posted it. Or by Oomphy, I mean Rock Solid. But, what's it called? It was literally just... It was like the frickin'... It was like Troon Jack, and then it just said, like, I heart Troon Slop. And then it was like 50 games. And then it was... Some of them were just like Cuphead... Or, you know, I don't know, freaking Fallout 2, just every game ever, like Mario Party 4. I don't know, man. It reaches a point where like I can point at a game like Don't Stop Girly Pop and be like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no other reason for that game to exist, sure. But at a certain point, I'm like, hey, man, whatever happened to just like enjoying a game and then not caring about the community, you know? Like, I don't care that, you know, the gayest people known to man play Fallout New Vegas. I still think it's a fun game. Like, I still enjoy it. You know, don't worry about being the slop, Meister. Just enjoy it. At least Berlizzi played Danganronpa. I hate that man. I think that is the only thing worse than a LARPer. I wish he LARPed. If you know what I'm talking about. I've seen a lot of Danganronpa playthroughs because after I played Danganronpa, I'm like, I wonder what everyone else has to say about Danganronpa. I watched his playthrough. Bro, his playthrough pissed me. It's like the gay grumps. It's like their playthrough of Danganronpa. I didn't watch all of it because, you know, yeah, sure, I'll watch the black man play Danganronpa, but you will not you can put a gun down my throat. I will not watch Aaron Gay Grump play Danganronpa. I will not watch Aaron Gay Grump, period. I'm not watching that slop. But oh my gosh, man, there's some people out there where I'm like, you just see them play, what's it called? It's like that one clip of, I forgot what's he called. There's like it's a meme clip, I think, of 8-Bit Ryan playing like a visual novel. I forgot which one it was. And then him going like, this game's really cool. It's just like Doki Doki Literature Club. And then he's literally skipping the dialogue. He's just spam clicking the dialogue the whole time. And then he's like, we kind of want to get to the interesting parts. I don't have time to sit here and play this whole game. And I'm like, this is the world's most obvious rage bait of all time. But oh my gosh, if it isn't infuriating. Oh my gosh, if it isn't the world's most prime golden rage bait. Like, I know it's supposed to piss me off, but man, is it working, you know? Okay, there we go. Riot Blaster over here. Killing you over there. Okay, perfect. Over there. Okay, there we go. Right at the nick of time. Okay, you're here. And then that'll kill you up here. There we go. Beautifully done. That's exactly what I was going to say, Beans. The game not being linear makes it feel like a collectathon chore more than progression to do most content. That's the nature of open... I don't know. Who likes open world games? Who's the person who's buying these games and asking for more? Is there anyone actually like... Is anyone actually a fan of open world games specifically? Like as a genre? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm getting utterly blasted. I'm getting utterly railed, man. I'm getting absolutely railed. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, over there. Kill that one. I want to save the meter for over there. Okay, here we go. There we go. Kill over here. Attack over there. Okay, now you're shielded. Thank you, man. That's so cool. I love being unable to do anything. Okay, there we go. I don't want to freaking use my shield. There's a lot. I don't want to waste it. Stasis net. Okay. Not you. You, on the other hand. Okay, you I can attack. You have like a ton of little crystal things to attack. Okay. Maybe this will get you? Yeah, okay. You're almost dead. Okay, now, will this kill you? Please tell me it kills you. Of course not. I can probably... Okay. Okay, maybe heat mode isn't the best one for this sort of circumstance. Over there. Can I have a real gun? Is there a real gun yet? That's just the impact barrier. Am I really gonna use my drones on this? Sure, man, there you go. Blast them with the drones. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, idiotic of me. There we go. Have them fall here. Can your stupid shields go down? Ugh. I like some of them. I don't know, man. I don't really like open world games that much. Even some of the popular ones like Red Dead. I think Red Dead is another one where a lot of people call it Troon Slop. I've played a little bit of it, but I completely understand why people call it Troon Slop. And it's not just because of the community. Okay. There we go. I haven't had like, I don't know. Okay. Calm down. I just need to hack you and die and kill you. I don't need to die. You need to die. There we go. Move out. There we go. Beautifully done. That killed you. That's more like it. See? And now we have actual guns. Thank you very much. Very epic indeed. Alright. Now I have very little gear. At least I have full HP, but no heals. And I'm going to do this lockdown room. Am I an idiot? Oh, it says it's still locked down? The frick do you need me to do, man? I already collected everything. What's left? No spoils. I only played one. Okay, I won't spoil it. I don't know nearly enough about it. Why Red Dead Troonslop? It feels like manslop. Not Red Dead. Red Dead 2. How is Red Dead Troonslop? WTF? Watch your tone, Yaga. Because it kind of is. I completely understand the character. The argument. Just from the little I've played, I've seen enough where I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of get the point. People complain a lot about, people say it's like my heckin' unproblematic Western. And yeah, it does feel that way. Arthur Morgan, even from what I've played, is written less like an outlaw of the Old West and more like a modern day, like, liberal dude. I'm gonna be completely honest. The game goes out of its way to just present these issues, like it presents circumstances of like racism or, you know, sexism, or in some cases even like, oh frick, I forgot to grab the gun, I'm an idiot. Or in some cases even, okay, there we go. Can you just, no, I can't use my ult, please. Okay, yeah, now I won. I pressed the win button. Let me just instantly beat this, and then I can epically own. Okay, over there. Then I can just epically own with my superior facts and logic and arguments. Oh my, are you kidding me? There was a guy behind me the whole time? There was 3 people behind. Oh my gosh, man, I'm hitting black. No, just kill me. I'm hitting black. I'm hitting absolutely black. I couldn't even epically make my point. I'll just keep fighting. It is what it is. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I completely understand the argument people make. I've never heard this argument be made about Red Dead 1. I'll give it that. I've heard a lot of people talk about Red Dead 1. Red Dead 1 is like the Dark Souls 1, where I hear people, you know, talk crap about, what's it called? Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, especially Dark Souls 2. But people even that like Dark Souls 3 will admit that the level design is somewhat linear, or like agree with some of the complaints that others make. But never will I see someone call, like, have the audacity to call Dark Souls 1 bad. The worst they'll do is say, like, the classic, oh, the second half of the game is underwhelming. But when it comes to Red Dead 2, the argument people make is the fact that, oh my god, I need to go on my schizoid rant. I need to pause. I need to activate schizoid rant mode. The argument people make with Red Dead 2 is that the character of Arthur Morgan is written a lot just kind of like an agreeable, unoffensive, unassuming, unproblematic guy, not an outlaw of the Old West. Realistically speaking, if you were to go back in time to this time period, yeah, a lot of these people, especially someone with a criminal background, would be saying and would be agreeing with a lot of points that simply wouldn't be perceived as popular or agreeable, or seen very in poor taste and problematic today. But Arthur Morgan the game goes out of its way to put him in situations where he can essentially moral fag or virtue signal. Like, it comes to mind like the freaking scene where, like, Arthur Morgan is talking to the guy outside giving, like, the pan flips. And then he talks about, like, why he isn't heckin' racist, dude. But, like, the problem isn't that Arthur Morgan feels this way about stuff. It's that this isn't the way people in the Old West talked. That isn't the way an outlaw would have spoken about these issues. First of all, in the year 1872, most people probably wouldn't have cared about this. You know? Like it wouldn't be presented. It's not presenting the issue. Not to say there weren't people that disagreed with, like, I don't know, like the treatment of blacks or women, like back in the day. But, like, women, you know what I mean. But that they don't speak about it the way we do today. Arthur Morgan is written like a millennial talking about these issues. He's not written like a Western, like an outlaw talking about it. And I completely understand with the point of that. Especially since every stance he happens to have just so happens to be politically correct. Potato Chip, there's an honor meter if you can make the character evil. Okay, that's not the problem. The problem is not that Arthur Morgan... The problem isn't that. The problem is the fact that it isn't... In the time period, it's the way it's written. You can do evil things, quote unquote, but you can never overtly act in this certain way, and the game never presents a realistic depiction of it. The game writes it specifically to virtue signal. Red Dead 1, on the other hand, yeah, there's like, there's the scene of the Mexicans, there's things like that in Red Dead 1, but Red Dead 1 is never written in such a way, from what I've seen, mostly through watching Dustman play it, is never written in a way where it overtly virtue signals. It never puts the protagonist in a situation where it can be like, oh, look how moral we are, we're very culturally aware. That's the problem with it. It's this revisionist way of writing. You're writing, every character is written, even when you're in the Old West. You're not writing characters like they live in that time period. You write them like they are now. That's the problem with it. It's the writing style. I'd say it's excessive to call it troon slop, but I would definitely call it gay and subversive. Because I still think it's fair to call Red Dead 2 that. Red Dead 1? I don't think so. At least the little I've seen of Red Dead 1, it seems to be a completely different, beast there. That's just modern Rockstar. Okay, then modern Rockstar is gay. I'm not going to give it brownie. Listen, man, just because your favorite game is, a little bit zesty, you can admit it. I grew up on Undertale. I can still admit that game is gay. It's gay as hell, oftentimes to its detriment. Locking the true pacifist route between, the forced date with Undyne and Alphys is kind of lame and dumb. Mostly because it feels like it I don't know, I think it's the worst written part of the game. It's the most Tumblr OC ship part of all of Undertale. Especially just the way it very unnaturally leads into the True Lab. It just feels like Toby really wanted in there to see his OCs kiss. Which, hey, if his OCs were hotter, kinda based. The neutral route is always a choice. This is why Undertale Yellow is better, because the only thing you see is hot furry women. True and real. Beans, choose the breed route. Real and awesome. Wait, why is Diane in the goon corner? Oh, why is Diane there in the goon corner? Because I couldn't find enough pictures of 8. I'm gonna be completely... Oh, why did I leave my little bubble? I'm gonna be honest here. I'm pissed off. I'm angry at the fact that all the artists that draw fan art of this game are sleeping on 8. Where are all the 8 goons? Is it because she's later in the game? Significantly later? Come on, guys. Y'all are sleeping on 8 porn, okay? We got a goon more to 8. On Diddy, we're all gooning to 8. I never realized how woke Red Dead 2 was. That's how I felt about it. And it definitely seems intentional. It's one of the reasons I think GTA 6 will definitely be garbage. I'm not the biggest Rockstar fan. I played Red Dead 2 and I'm like, hey, I think it's decently fun, but even with the little I played, I could see enough to recognize, just to see those things there. The woke slop, I suppose. When you know where Rockstar is getting some of its money, then if you know, you know. But that being said, I've gone on many tangents saying that I really want GTA 6 to fail. Most of that is because of what it represents. GTA 6 is the most AAA a AAA game can be. I feel like if GTA 6 failed, it would cause another gaming crash. I truly think that's true. But GTA 6 will never fail, okay? Because of this little thing called Africa. Because of this little group of people called African Americans. Okay, now I won. I have the win button. Diane, how did you miss that shot? Oh my god, Diane, you're really disappointing me. I'm joking, you could never disappoint me, my sweet daughter. Sweet daughter of mine. To even imply I would be disappointed in you. I am so sorry. Oh, I did not mean to hurt you, Diane. Okay. Okay, gun down, and kill. How did I live that? I have no clue how I did that. Okay. So give me my gun. Or money. I guess that works too. Charge piercer, sticky bombs, charge piercers. Fine, I need a real legitimate weapon, dude. Most of the artists that made fan art didn't even play the game. That's the right type of LARPing. Hey, I'm not going to play the game, but loot artwork. There you go. That's LARPing I can understand, okay? Call me a LARPer. I will not be watching Game Oververse, but I will be gooning to images of Kit. Okay? If that makes me a LARPer, then hey, LARP's a whore. Why are you not cleansing the black off those guys? Why do you ask so many questions? Like, are you a freaking federal agent or something? Like, are you you gonna read me my rights while you're at it, dude? Like, what the heck, man? You know? Like, oy vey, dude. I'm sorry, officer. Yeesh, you know? Anything down here worth getting? I don't think so. There's a little box with money, but not a gun, so I don't really care. It is what it is, I suppose. Probably. It takes some people a long time to beat these kinds of games, but hopefully we will get a large influx of 8 art. I mean, I pretty much used all the 8 art I found that I could show. Some of it had her naked for this goon corner and for the thumbnail. There's not a lot of it, but, you know, grace be upon Orienji, because A, that man is an amazing artist, and B, bro is carrying the 8 art game right now. Hello everyone, apologies for being late. Welcome, Trout, we love to see you. Welcome. Look man, GTA 6 will probably be safe, edgy, and politically correct, but I'm still gonna be You know what, I can respect that. Bro just wants his big booty Latina. I want you to elaborate, but if you said no, I won't push. Elaborate on what? It is literally an industry plant for birth rates. Yeah, but this is the good type of industry plant, okay? Remember the government telling us have children and procreate. Like, is that a bad thing? Buddy, God said the same thing. That's not a bad message. The government's saying, like, engage in sodomy. Like, that's different, you know? That's evil.
I think the doctor I knew wouldn't want all this.
I think he would.
If that's how you feel, then that's how it is.
That's not good advice.
Yeah.
You're such a good father, Hugh, you know? I would have screamed at her and said, think, Diane, think! The doctor did this, it's all his fault, and 8 is the evil brat who went along with it. Look at what they're doing, we have to kill them! That would be me. But then again, maybe that's why I'm not a father.
Fun to collect.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh! That looks like a boss. So we're gonna go over here.
You want to go back to the center and do this?
Yes, I want to upgrade, please and thank you. Thank you very much. Procreate if you want to. Not because the government wants more players to join our capitalist world. Hey, it could be worse. It could be communist. Hold on. A picture of Kasaki just flashed into my mind. So true, so true. Long live the CCP. 8 needs correction. We need more children. The Western birth rates are like at 1.6 per women. They need to be at 2.1 to be stable. 2.1? Buddy, put them at 3, okay?
I can't believe 8 made Edis attack all the people at the cradle.
Well, you know. Womp womp, I guess. Womp womp, Oomphy.
Diana.
The 8 I knew wouldn't do that. Maybe she got this way because of all the built-up sadness in the dead
I
village.
killed all those people because I was a little
She'll
sad.
get better if we get rid of it all?
I hope
Meow.
so. No idea what's gonna happen, but we just gotta do what we gotta do. And if you want to talk to her, we better get her.
I just drank a ton of water,
Okay.
man. Nothing helps the throat like a little bit of water, you know? Let's give her a sandcastle. That'll cheer her up. Ooh, sandcastle. Ooh, fancy. Fancy sandcastle.
Don't get it. Why would you build something so fragile?
Kick the sand. Kick the sand with your feet. Look at it. I wish I was that sand. Oh, look at her. It's pre-built.
I wonder if this REM was inspired by someone's memory.
Clearly, they weren't very good at building sandcastles. You know, look at this. This is sad. This is pathetic. You should try harder next time, SMH. Shouldn't you be the one correcting 8? I wouldn't mind getting corrected by 8, not gonna lie. It'd probably kill me, though. I think she'd just kill me. But Yeah, I can think of worse ways to go, not gonna lie. Hey Beans, have you ever played the Drakengard franchise or Nier? I've wanted to play Nier. I think I have Nier. I just never got around to playing it, but I want to play it. Didn't the dev like fall off? Like he made one gem, and then he did nothing but make like gacha games, and then all of his gacha games got canceled? What a travesty. That's like the evil Limbus timeline, you know? If like Limbus Company was bad and no one played it. Maybe that's the good timeline actually, now that I think about it. I took an AP class and there was an entire unit explaining why it needs to be 2.1. Man, what based classes are you taking? Intro to pregnancy. I think I might leave the stream. I'm not having fun or enjoying myself. I'm sorry. That's kind of real. I'm here now. If you don't like it, do something you enjoy, okay? It's kind of evil thing to say, Milk. I hope you feel better. Now I'm kind of sad, not gonna lie. Yokutaro is a collab Andy. What a freaking... He throws 2B to every game. Oh my gosh, man. That's brutal. That is the worst descriptor to someone I've ever heard in my... A collab Andy? Really? Oh my gosh. You don't have to say that about someone, bro. He has a soul. To describe... Oh my god. To describe someone as a collab Andy, like, oh, all you're known for is collabs. That just seems so messed up, man. I don't know I want to be remembered as a collab Andy. Beans, the class is AP Human Geography. What the hell is Human Geography? I don't know what regular geography is. What's Human Geography? Milk died. Did you guys read that 1 year manga? There's a Nier manga? Of course there is. Every popular game gets a manga. What is it about? Diane feet. We gotta put her on the swing so we can see more feet. Yeah, he's super open about being a sellout and making a tons of 2B merch. He's like the Garfield guy. What's his name? Like Jim Davis? He's the Jim Davis of anime. Which one? What do you mean, which one? Isn't there just the one? What are you talking about? I know 2B was in Nikkei. I know she was in... She's like in everything, okay? Nikkei's just the first one that came to mind. Nikkei collabed with Chainsaw Man. That was the first collab they had. I don't know about that being your first collab, man. You know? Chainsaw Man? Okay. Whatever you want, man. You know, it's worse things have happened, but it just feels kind of like, okay, Chainsaw Man, you know? I suppose. Thrusters, repair up, hacking gauge gain, hacking gauge gain. The protocol. I guess I'll do, okay, abilities. We'll do critical shot. Yeah, and then we'll do auto hacking. Yeah, and then that's good. And then we'll do attachments here as well. Hacking gauge. Yeah, we'll just finish these while we're at it. I don't think that's bad at all. Yeah, deletion protocol. Here we go. Mod slot. Yeah, just give me one more mod slot. And then we can, yeah, and then repair up. More repair. Okay, I'm kind of out of funds, which is very, very unfortunate. But if it was a Dojin, then maybe. I don't think it would be a Dojin. Milk, what's your favorite Dojin tag? You're talking a lot. We all know here Milk has an evil dark side. Every beaner has an evil dark side. Everyone has an evil dark side. Oh, new? I wasn't made aware of this. When? That was new for her. Okay, that's different. Oh, locked data. Well, tell me what it is. Mod slop. Who was it that asked, why does everyone say slop? What does slop mean? The reason everyone says slop is because it's a good descriptor, you know? It's just people need to remember that suffixes and prefixes are things, you know? Language doesn't stop developing. It doesn't stop being. Language is ever changing. Slop, like S-L-O-P, slop, is a new suffix. 1,000 years from now, well, 20 years from now, you're going to see in a history book or in a language book, and slop will be there with ist or ism or like li, like just it'll be a regular suffix to a word. It's part of language now. That's just a word. Like true and slop. Slop is the suffix. Slop just means, you know, it's a descriptor to describe this type of bad quality. Mod slop, this is modifier slop. It is mods of poor quality. Food slop, this is bad quality food. That's how it's a new word. It's a new suffix. Okay, it's an evolution of language. You could say it's not an evolution and we're just regressing, but, you know, like it or not, that's how it is. So, you know, get with the times, old man. Bot data, cartridge holder. Frick. I have just enough to get a cartridge holder, though. Yeah.
Oh, yes. This
Here
is
we
one
go.
of our
I can get a bingo, and then I get the new
popular items.
Link. Oh, wait, that looks good. That looks good. Hold on.
Impeccable choice.
What's that? Show me that.
Bingo. Well done.
What is that one? What is that one? Is that new mod slop? Oh no, that's hack slop, bro. I just got a hack slop. Do you have a language degree? I got my degree from the University of Nunya. I don't eat cereal with milk. Do you eat cereal with water? You haven't lived until you've tried Pilk. Okay? I used to hate on Pilk. I used to be a Pilk hater. But Pilk is, you know, Pilk is good. I enjoy Pilk. You are like my sister, except she brings the cereal box all around the house. What? What do you mean brings the... Oh, you mean you eat I don't know. I think that's weird. I understand it, but if you snack on cereal like potato chips, I don't know, man. Just put some milk on that. A hacking node that manipulates enemy process... Wait. Chaining the hacking matrix. Adds bonus damage based on the... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, okay. So let me see. Yes, I understand now. That seems very helpful indeed. Let me see how many of these there are. I see. Very, very interesting. Okay, now, just for fun, that was a voice crack. I didn't do that. Ignore that. You did not hear that. But, just for fun, I'm gonna do this one and prove my upgraded gaming abilities. You know, prove the fact that now I'm locked in and I know what I'm doing, you know? I simply know how it is. I know what's what. So, take a look. Before, this would have given me a challenge. Now, not so much. Okay? Okay, stasis neck over there. Okay. A minor setback. An innocent mistake. We've all made those. Now, though, things will be different. This is the real attempt. I got too cocky for myself. You know, I got too good for my big for my britches. Don't worry, Beans. I have voice cracks all the time. Plus, that was really cute. I thank you for calling me cute. It means a lot. But I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't have a voice crack. Nothing happened. So, you know, it's kind of weird that you're acting like I did. Because that never happened. I took slop to mean more that something is very samey, as in something that has been seen and done before, and just more in a negative connotation. I don't know. I mean, like, I've heard things like brand new things called slop, but there are brand new ideas that are bad. You know, there are things that have never been tried before because they shouldn't be tried before because they're bad ideas. So, you know, sometimes what freaking hit me? What was that? I'm not coping there. What happened? Training sims. We're going to be here for the rest of the stream because Bean sucks at them. That's not... I'm letting anger get to me, okay? Be like the mosquito on the testicle, okay? Patient and waiting to strike. The last training sim is pure cock and ball torture. Well, you know, you say cock and ball torture, I say a worthy challenge. So, you know, don't threaten me with a good time, I suppose. Okay. Okay. Complete without taking damage. That I have not. I have not taken damage. Okay. All the boxes are none. Okay. Okay. How am I supposed to? I don't have like a double jump a bit. How do I stop that? Like the guy behind me. I understand. I understand now. True. He is quite buns. Might be time to leave. What are you talking about? Literally, I'm not. Okay, I'm not buns at this one though. Okay, that one was kind of bad aim, but that's because you guys were mean to me. Real talk, boss man. Is next stream going to be like the finale and not this one? I want to watch the ending live, but I'm at a wedding. I mean, I think there's a whole other area left. So I don't think there's, you know, I don't think the finale would be now. Maybe at the end of this stream. Depends how long we're here for. So I'm not sure. Either this stream or next stream. But I'm not sure which it is. What the frick was... What was that? That was actually something bad. Diane looks herself up on the internet. She might not like what she's gonna find. This stream is skill slop. I get what you mean by that. It's like, I'm so skilled that you're like, oh, seen it before, you know? Like, he's just like every other pro gamer, speedrunner, you know, eccentric, master gamer god. Like I completely and totally get what you mean, you know? Like, but believe it or not, it's different. I'm also I'm gonna shove this controller up my ass, dude. Probably not. No, that's not true. Also, I have no audio. Can someone tell me what Bean says? Lie to him. Lie to him. Everyone lie to him. Everyone lie to Iron Rose. Lie to Iron Rose right now. Just lie to him. Tell him I'm saying these, like, slanderous remarks, okay? Please. We gotta come up with convincing lies. What do we say? What do we say? I don't know. Lying doesn't come that natural to me. I'm usually more so used to telling the truth and just being a down-to-earth, honest fella, you know. Lying, it's just not in my nature. I'm not one for trickery. I'm not one for all these games, you know? It's just not in my nature to be dishonest, I guess. And so, why would I ever want to lie? That it feels so mean, so rude and dishonest. Okay, I literally. Okay, how am I expected to? How do I freeze all of these guys? Oh my gosh, he's talking about Israel Rose. That's true. I wake up to see Diane feet. My Benai wakes up. I think the best bit we've ever had is referring to penis. Oh my gosh. If you hit an enemy, then it freezes. I thought it only freezed on contact with a wall. Wait, that's a game? Really? Oh, well, that explains it. That's a game changer. Yeah, that changes everything, man. That's legitimate. Okay. Now I know what to do. Dang. Okay. No, now I know. Okay. That's kind of... I can understand why you guys said I was perhaps, a tiny bit of an idiot. Now I understand. Yeah, look at how much more clean that shot was. This is really... Beans, you would like that, the controller comment. That's not true. It depends who's doing it. Okay. Over here. Oh my gosh. They're just making it easy because they know I'm going to win no matter what. Okay, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Last training sim, Diane steps on your balls. That's how hard it is. Dang. No, forget it being hard. I'd be hard if that happened. Okay.
Be careful.
What? Well, okay, well, like, I get the underlying concept, though. I understand the idea. I understand what I'm supposed to do, though. I get it now. This is the golden attempt. This is the one that matters. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we just wait a little bit. There's not enough Diane feed art out there. Not gonna lie. But I've seen like a decent amount. Like you're just not looking in the right places. No, no, no. There's never enough feed art out there. You don't understand. No Giantess Diane, SMH. That's the marker of a quality franchise. How much Giantess artwork there is. Okay, here. That breaks it. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. Here, here, here. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. Now we go quickly over here. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm actually an idiot. Okay, I'm back. I had to leave to go relieve myself and get something to snack on. Are you snacking on cereal, perhaps? If people didn't want me simping for Diane, why did they give her such tasty feet? They definitely wanted people simping on Diane. I don't know why the Twitter account blocked that guy. I hold true to there has never been gayer game discourse than the whole controversy surrounding this game. Everyone involved with it was a lobotomite, except for the people gooning to Diane. They ended up laughing at the end of the day, okay? While you were moral fagging about how this game is actually not evil and all that, there was a Giga Chad, just sitting down for cup of Joe in one hand, lewd Diane Dojin in the other, enjoying his time with the game. Okay, I'm not doing that one. General purpose energy gun. Okay, what is this? Defeat all enemies. Bullet hell. Oh, dude, hold on. I'm really good at bullet hell games. Would you like some helpful backseating for this one, dear beans? No, I'd prefer to quit. This is easy, though. I just have to defeat the enemies. Complete without taking damage. Yeah, and then I go like that, and then I shoot it like that. That one's easy. Okay, I missed it. I missed it there. Okay. And then I stand there. Perfect. And then I go here. And then I go there.
Something's aiming at us.
And then I go here. And then I go there. Okay, I took damage. But I understand the point of that one. So clearly, I'm getting better. I'm kind of like Diane in many ways. I'm an AI. I advance, I move, I prosper. Please give me your... Oh, wait, what the hell is that? Is that a decoy gun? No, that's an impact barrier. Yeah, okay, maybe I am stupid. Okay, I was too slow on that one. Yeah, maybe I am a little bit stupid. I might be retarded. I would like a Pragmata mod to bring back the spats. Them getting rid of the spats is like, I don't know. I was there for 9/11, bro. You think you had it bad? Oh boy, you ain't seen nothing yet, okay? But that's like I found a mod. It's not exactly spats because they're white. It's white underwear, but that's still kind of hot. Not gonna lie though. Okay. Did I just fumble and ruin it? Okay, yeah, no, I ruined it. Dang. It's okay, Milk. We all suck at games sometimes. What? That's not true. I'm not sucking right now. I'm learning. I'm growing. See, now... Okay, bam, bam, bam. See, instantly killed. And then what about you? What about you? Like that. You instantly die. Okay. Okay. I go here. Okay.
Missile spotted.
What missile? What missile? I don't see a missile. What are you talking about? Okay. Over there. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh. That ran right into that. That one was almost impressive, though. That one was almost good. Oh my gosh. Just make sure you don't duck too much, otherwise you might not be able to get out of the gas station bathroom. What is that referencing? Why did you delete that? What did you mean by that? Was there a sense of shame? I don't even know what that's referencing, what that means. Is it a reference to something? Does it mean anything? Is it supposed to mean? Am I supposed to be lost? You just confused me. That's what you did. Okay. Okay, man. Okay, all because of one jump. Diane is literally Yuzu with the different color scheme, and just like Yuzu, she was built to get pregnant. Nah, they're both hot. I was gonna try and make a distinction there, but I can't. It's really hot. All four of them are. As far as clankers are concerned, you could make the Arasu comparison. She's basically just Arasu. She has the same color scheme. There's no other similarity between them. She's hotter designed than Arasu, not gonna lie. Arasu might be, you know, I don't hate Arasu or anything. I got nothing against her. Okay. That's how you do it quicker. I understand now. Okay, no. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, if I didn't miss that shot, dude. From Xavier Renegade Angel, the protagonist is making a blowjob joke. I never saw Xavier Renegade Angel. I've heard good things about it. Dustman and Edison are both really big fans of that. But I never actually saw it. I don't know. I never watched much Adult Swim. It was Adult Swim, right? Okay. Okay, over there. Bam. Bam.
Get ready.
How did that get me? Time was literally slowing down. I don't understand the thought behind wanting every influencer to support Palestine. People are very cult-minded. Okay, I'm getting like deep and psychological with you for a second. Inherently speaking, everyone to a certain degree is a little bit tribalistic. Now, part of maturing and growing up and as like a member of modern society is realizing that there will be people who disagree with you. And society as a whole has a better shot of prospering if we learn to like come to terms with, I'm gonna come to terms with myself. If we learn to come to terms with that reality and accept different viewpoints, even, this is the important part, viewpoints you may personally, you know, believe to be entirely incorrect and nonsensical, you know? You have to come to terms with the fact that just because someone is not in perfect agreement with you does not mean that they are morally evil. That being said, when we live in a world that, you know, because of the internet and the like, we have echo chambers in place, and people can very much so go their entire lives without interacting with someone of a different viewpoint and never having their perspectives challenged. So if you put yourself in that sort of thought bubble, then you want everything in your life to serve the same purpose of validating those thoughts. So that's how you end up with thus individuals, where like even the Twitch streamer I watch needs to constantly say things that, you know, validate all of my views on everything. Even when it's like, hey dude, all I do is play Minecraft, why do you need me to agree with you politically? It's because for these people, these aren't political issues, you know? They don't, oh my gosh. They don't view these as political issues or social issues. They just view these as, like, basically personality traits. Like, oh, what do you mean you don't like Star Wars? I love Star Wars. Supporting Palestine is in the same camp as that. It is not a socio-political issue to be analyzed and understood. It's like the same anger you see like a boomer get, like if you don't support his favorite sports team. It's eeping into that tribalistic part of the brain. Why do you think you saw so many people with black squares as profile pictures in like 2020 with the BLM stuff? They didn't care. It's like, you know, it's just socially fitting in. It's the desire to be a part of a tribe. There's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to be a part of a group. But if your entire identity is associated with said group, then I don't know, man. You're not like a real human being. You're like an asset, you know? You're a statistic. Your entire life is designed by the. This is the God Gamer Beans. Yeah. And those people always seem to have the usual flags in bio. Easy virtual points. Up dudes. It's just, you know, the pendulum shifts. You see people do the same thing, but the opposite. E-girls online that are like, you know, performative anti-Semitism is something I never thought I'd say, but it definitely exists now. You know, you have people that are just act edgy, but don't actually believe any of the things they say. Like, they don't hold edgy thoughts or controversial opinion. Am I going insane? Am I going crazy? It's mostly women, because women are inherently performative. No offense, women. It's just true. Okay, there we go. There we go. Please do not perish. I do not need... Okay, like, look. That right there. That's like... That part is like somewhat skillful. Like, you gotta admit. Okay, let the lasers go by. Okay. Let the missile go. Let the missile go. Oh my gosh, I just fumbled a freaking attack. Okay. Why am I like a freaking Star Wars stormtrooper over here? What is my take? I understand that thought. That's fine to not care because it doesn't involve you. I mean, yeah, if you don't care, I think it's fair. I think it's fair to have like a sort of, hey man, I don't really care. But it's pretending to care or, you know, caring for the wrong reasons, I think is the problem. When I mean caring for the wrong reasons, and this is a more other take, but I remember when the whole like Epstein stuff came out. Hey, all of that stuff was stuff that if you knew, you knew. Like that was known well before the Epstein files were ever like a talking point, just, you know, on the mainstream. Like Pizzagate and stuff like that was like talked of and known for a good while, you know? Okay, kill. But there was a lot of people that were just like, I guess, performally frustrated with it. Like people that only cared about it to own the chuds or to own the Troons. When it's like, this isn't an issue of like left or right. This is just kind of like the rich Jews are subverting the Goyim and kidnapping your children. It doesn't matter. It's literally saying, your puppet was on the list a bit more than my puppet. And I'm like, what are you, like, actual performative outrage? You're somehow managing to grab a literal, like, billionaire sex pest and turn this into, like, a political issue. What's wrong with you? How are you grabbing the world's most, like, evil group of people and making this into, like, a politics thing? Really? Like, this is just a, like, anyone can morally agree these people are evil and, like, deserve to burn in hell. Okay, I'm quitting, man. We're going back to the game. I give up on the simulations. Plug me out of the Matrix, man. Incredibly based. Thank you. I want to play Far Cry 3 so bad. I don't know, man. I don't know about Far Cry. Do you know the definition of insanity? It's the one from the guy from Better Call Saul. Ignacio is in the funny game. But aside from that, I don't know anything about it. I don't really know anything. I don't know much about it. Okay, we'll equip our new hack. Where is it? Yeah, here. Chain, decode, and and heat. Perfect, because we're doing a boss fight. So we want our boss weapons. Okay, what do we want? Charge piercer. If it's a boss fight, then we'll have code generator and sticky bombs. Okay, and then if it's a boss fight, give me the impact drones, and I think that's good. Perfect. Oh wait, I have new mod slots. Attack mod increases weapon and hacking damage, but reduces HP. I don't die a lot, so I think that's fair. Last resort, the last shot of a 9. Okay, that's not. Increases weapon damage by 10, but hacking damage decreases by. I think that's fine. My hacks already don't deal that much damage. Okay, there we go. Central port. Here we go. Here we go. Inside the mind of a Goy. My Oshi gave up on the hard mission. I'll be back. I did not give up. I'm doing a skillful retreat. There's a difference. The heat hat puts Diane in heat more often. Clanker in heat? I don't think you'd stand a chance. I think Diane in heat could easily overpower me. And let's just say that thought puts me in heat too. Okay. Why are we going the wrong way? Head to 8 over here.
You hurry!
Okay.
We're coming, 8.
Oh, we are. You can say that again. Boss Weapons, Happy Souls reference. I'm glad you got it. Base, Tina's husband. It's time for my prayer. In case the stream ends before I'm back, that you have a wonderful rest of your day. It definitely won't. Don't you worry. There she is, guys. Hold on. Open. Okay. We gotta be careful. Y'all freaky, not gonna lie. Guilty as charged. Big cutscene, see what happens. May you have a good day as well, though, Crow. We hope to see you back. Boss Weapons right down the road. I love Happy Souls.
So how's the packing coming?
Kind of
Splendid. Thanks
Wait,
to
hold
you.
on. Feet. Souls.
The ship
Souls!
Earth is almost ready. I have nearly
Did you see it?
fulfilled my purpose.
Something to think about, though.
Purpose
The
is
best
meant
Dark
to
Souls animation was made by a Dark Souls 2 fan, and it's about Dark Souls 2. Something to think about. Oh, look at that. Our daughters are fighting. How much longer do you think the stream will last for? I'm not sure. Maybe
No.
like an hour?
I
Depen-
decide my own way.
I think this might be the finale.
I'm
I'm
going
not
to
sure.
Earth with you.
You weren't shooting. You were nutting.
You still don't understand.
Think, Diane, think!
You are Pragmata.
She said it! She said the name of the game!
So what? She's more than that.
You can be too.
Not something for you to use and throw away.
You're beyond repair.
Oh. We gotta shoot a child, aren't we? Oh, her feet are glowing.
Please.
That's how you know things are getting serious. The levels of evil you must be to willingly get blacked as part of your Phase 2 transformation. I don't know, man. I think she might be beyond repair. I don't think we can fix her, guys. People say I can fix her. Knock yourselves out. She's Kirby boss looking ass. 8's hair is white because of me. Does this game not have a... Yeah, it really is a Kirby's, like, freaking dark matter looking ass. You guys might not know this. I am kind of a mass... her feet are gone. What a travesty. She's become a hag. But no, the game does not have a photo mode. What's she gonna do with those tentacles? Canon age check? She's a robot. She's like... I think she's like 30 days old. Okay, I'm getting black now. Okay. I refuse. It will not happen. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Let me charge it. Oh, I forgot I'm only at 50% HP because I'm a lobotomite and... Okay. Get close. Okay. Why? I'm literally gonna die in the first attempt. But I'm not gonna take any more damage, okay? Wait, I have an idea. Why can't I auto-hack? Action failed? Oy vey. There's no... Okay. There we go. Okay. She's gonna shoot it again. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I was so close. I was so freaking close. That's it. Okay, we have it now though. Stop moving so much. Okay, stop moving so much. No. I had to... Okay. You made me freaking move out of the way. Look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you freaking did. You worthless. Okay. Taking the opportunity to heal. The good thing about having such little health is that one of my things is enough to heal me. Okay. There we go. We just need to get her in heat. Oh, you know what I said. That is exactly my strategy. Okay, I used it. I freaking used that. I freaking popped that at the right time, you freaking dirty hacker. Okay. Okay. Okay, I freaking okay, man. Sure. Whatever you say. I'm barely getting anything off. Okay. Charge. Use it now. There we go. Okay, I gotta retry it. Give me a retry. Give me the retry fight option. Give me the bad ending. Restart. Just restart the fight, man. Please don't take me back. Dang, she just expired. Time for a brat correction. Did you not read the title? We're getting corrected. I don't think this will be the end of the game. There's probably a bit more. Even if you spent 60% of these streams on training sims, this feels too short. If it were to end here, it would feel rushed. Quite the writer, are you not? No, I don't think it's the end either. That's why I said I think the finale will be next stream. I think there's one more area left after this. Like, we'll combine or something, you know? We'll combine our forces. There'll be some greater evil, and then 8 will be with us for the last part of the game. 30 days expired. Forget early access, dude. Bro wants that gamma build. I can't with this community, bro. I love the Beaners. I love you all. Beans, did you try using training wheels on a monster truck? Of course auto hack won't work. This is supposed to be a chat. Then why give me the option to max out the auto hack a bit? I'm gonna harm someone, dude. I'm gonna hurt someone. I'm genuinely gonna like cause a lot of damage here.
I think I can stop 8's attacks. I got this, Hugh.
Okay. You know, that's what they all say before they. Okay. I want to skip the cutscene though.
We'll stop you no matter what.
Okay, we'll try this again. Didn't even know she had a block. I bet this boss. Okay. There we go. Now I know. Okay, all of the freaking nodes are consumed, so you know that's freaking awesome. That's freaking epic. Okay. I know this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, be careful. Okay, no. Oh, okay. There we go. No, I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Okay. Come on. Let me go to the next layer. Okay, man, I freaking wasted that. Thank you so much. Drones, do your thing, drones. Okay. I gotta do the sticky bombs. Okay. There we go. See, now I'm thinking well. Now I'm doing it well. Okay. There we go. Why are you barely taking any damage? How? I freaking procced it at the right time. What was wrong with that? Even with the low defense, she barely takes any damage whatsoever. There we go. Yeah, like she barely takes any at all, dude. Oh, I love timing. Okay. There we go. Here, go. I freaking oh my gosh, man. I'm pressing these buttons. I know you don't believe me, because why would you? But believe it or not, I am pressing them. I am pressing the buttons. Okay, this should not be happening. You should be obeying me. You should be listening to me. Okay. Where are you weak to? Is it the back? Where's your weak point? There we go. I'm pressing the dash button at the right time. Okay, okay. Let me go behind. Oh my, I wasted all my thrusts like an idiot. That one was my fault. Is it right there, the center? Okay, it only does 200 damage. Okay, yeah, you just block everything. What? I really just gotta fry you, don't I? But you have such high fry immunity, I can barely do anything. There we go. Yeah, you can barely get. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, over here. What? I'd imagine like you. Okay, maybe using the freeze would help. Okay, okay. I freaking. Oh my gosh. Didn't even know she had. Oh my gosh. I ate 8 in the bed. Just give me a restart button from the start of the fight, bro. She doesn't have. She's pretty strong, but she's not perfect. I know we can find an opening. Thank you for the information. Which by that I mean lack thereof. Does this game make you want to make more babies for the Japanese birth rate? Yeah. It does kind of trigger that response when I see Diane, but then I see 8. And then it makes me want to. Well, I'd say it makes me want to correct her, but that would also make more babies for the Japanese birth rate. So I guess no matter what, like you're citing, you're really appealing to both sides here. Like, you know, do you want correction? Do you just want love? Do you want to be corrected? No matter who you are, you're breeding, okay? It doesn't matter who you think you are, you're having babies. Okay, so clearly freeze didn't work though. Expose. Okay. How about instead of combust, because combust clearly isn't working. How about offense mode? Passing through offense nodes or gunfire will increase the damage of the next hack. Strike mode. Gunfire will increase the damage. Hybrid mode. Combust mode. Boost mode. Completing a hack with. Okay, so how about this? Gunfire will increase the damage of the next hack. Okay, so. That's how does it wait what? Open nodes turn into strike nodes that deal more damage when hacking enemies that are exposed. Gunfire will increase the damage of the next hack. Once the hack is complete, enemies will close their armor. Hybrid mode, open nodes and offensive nodes generate equally. Combust mode, boost mode, open nodes turn into boost modes when hacking enemies that are exposed. Completing a hack with boost mode amplifies hacking nodes. Sure. Offense mode. I'll do strike mode. See how that fancy fares me, because I don't think it's the best one. The trick is beating her. The trick to beating her is hitting her more than she hits you. Now you need correction, Ghost Guy. Yes, please, I will be corrected. I'll take either or. I'll be happy either way. Okay, what about here? Heat, not heat. Expose is good. And then chaining the hacking matrix, sure. Let me see here. Okay, we'll do this. Passing through offensive nodes or gunfire will increase the damage of the next hack. I think that's good. Yeah, sure. And then we can equip mods. Let me get better mods. Unequip all. Yes. Hacking. Where's hacking? Okay, here we go. During fast moves, ready your weapon to spend a small amount of hacking gauge to initiate. Okay. During fast moves, ready your weapon. Okay, that's good. Increasing hacking damage. I think we should do that instead. Increasing hacking node duration. Increases hacking gauge buildup. Increases hacking range. Open enemies. Okay, not that. What about this? Increases hacking node drop rate. The direct hits from enemies no longer reset the matrix. Okay, I think. Okay, and then there's one left. Hold on. What about this? Chargeable weapons charge 30% faster. What about attack? Let me see. Okay. What is this? Not that one. When HP is full, attack power increases precision, activating fast moves, increases attack power by 15 when attacking 30. Okay, no, what is this? Deal 10% weapon. Okay, no, what about it? When enemies. Yeah, we'll do that one because I'm attacking from a distance. So we're gonna do this and hopefully it works. We're just focusing on hacking. Do you want some advice on the cleanse, Beans? I won't tell you unless you want, so to not taint. Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I think it's fair. I wanna experience it for myself. If you tell me, then I will forever be labeled a bad gamer. I'm gonna be honest with you. No matter what, I will be considered.
Keeps chaining her
I will be
attacks
considered.
together.
I'll never be
Maybe
able
she's
to live
mad?
with myself.
No kidding.
Because the only reason I
You get
won
caught
is
up in
because
that.
the answer was given to me.
Finished.
I need to
I'll
prove
keep my eyes
myself
peeled
worthy
for
of the
any
title
doubts
of
or
God
doubts.
Gamer, which some of you might say I've already lost, but I don't really have a response to that, I'm going to be honest. But alas, Gauge, it's pronounced Gauge. It's Gauge. What are you talking about, bro? Gauge? Like gay? Like homosexual? What is bro talking about? Bro's gone woke. That's not true. It's Gauge, okay? G-A-U, Gaw. You know, Gaw. Gauge. Gauge? Where do you see age written? It's not written. It's not like. What is bro saying? That's not how you say it. I've said it Gauge my whole life. I'm gonna say Gauge. All right, I'm leaving now. I'm quite miserable watching this.
Stop you no matter what.
You know, that's a little mean. Hearing Milk say that, that's like, you know you've really screwed up. Oh, dude, hold on. Locked in? Question mark? Goated gaming ahead. Goated gaming? Question mark. Oh my god, look at that. I got all the dodges in place. Okay, there we go. Oh, hacking is dealing good damage. Just focus on the hacks, bro. Just give W hacks. Oh, 1,000. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh my, what the frick? Hold on. What? What was that? Is this the real play? I was trying to combust. That was my problem all along. I was trying to combust the uncombustible. Whoa, okay, what was that? What in the hod was that, dude? Did you see that? That was not fair. Oh, I forgot. It doesn't matter. I think it's her back. I think I already... Yeah, it's definitely in her back. Yeah, weak point's definitely the back. Okay. Oh my gosh! Oh, how did I not see that? I thought it was faster. I thought it was him. And I might just be, judging by some of these results, I'm not gonna lie. What's one mistake in a world of victories? Okay. Get in close. Do not tell me what to do. This one is working, okay? Get in frickin' far. We have extended range for a reason, dude. Be as far as you can possibly be. Oh my gosh, this is working. No, I know what you're supposed to do now.
I won't let you paint the world black.
Oh, bro is not gonna let his world be black. Okay. Oh, that is it. That is the. Okay, I found the point. It was behind her, just as I thought. Just as I thought initially. Oh my gosh. Oh my hot. I had it right all along. Okay. Well, stop attacking me though. Most girls are weak to it from behind. Oh, how couldn't I have known? I'm such a fool. Okay. Go straight there. I want to make her fall to her knees again. In more ways than one. Okay. Straight up. Look at that.
Can't move.
Oh no, Oh, phase 2. Counter hack. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Try to hack into our balls. See what good it did. What the heck is happening? Okay. I gotta get away from that. I don't know what that was. Okay. We're gonna get blacked again. Not. There we go. I don't think freeze will do anything to her. Okay. Let me go over there. Freaking your tentacles are in the way, woman. Okay, thank you. Laser her from the back. Hit her from the back. Look at that. That's what it's all about. Now we're doing real damage. It's almost like it's some sort of boss fight or something. The master of the hack. You're shielding yourself. Okay. No matter how much shielding you do, your no place will be touched. You're getting touched. The lolly might try to resist, but the lion, it'll take a lot more to sway him. Okay, maybe it'll take that. All right, well, now that Milk and Ion are gone, and that I have some schoolwork, I'm gonna head out. Peace, everyone. Hope to see you soon, Trout. Good luck on your school affairs. May school treat you better than it treated I. Imagine 8 hacks you, rendering you unable to move. Back to gunny form and corrects you. Where are all the Dojin riders when you need them, okay? This game does not have... Oh, okay. Okay, now we're getting corrected. Speak of the devil.
I'll see what I can do.
Imagine if I still had the, like, god-awful Nintendo Switch controls. That'd be something. Okay, okay. Over there. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Reloading. Reloading. Okay, okay, okay. Sticky bombs, sticky bombs, sticky bombs. Okay, 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 man. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, let me hit him. Let me hit him. Let me hit him. There we go. Let me at him. Okay, that was a bit... I kind of wanted something a bit more action, you know? I kind of wasted that one, not gonna lie. Okay, okay. There we go. Okay. Beautifully done. Charging up another black ray. I wish I did more damage. And I tanked it like a boss. That was intentional. Okay. Come over here. See what happens. I'm freaking... Everything is taking up all my hacking dodge. I'm never going to be able to use my ult. What a travesty. Okay, okay. There we go. Okay. Why did you... Okay, why did that refresh? I'm not aware of that fact. Why did you all of a sudden refresh? Despite me having pretty effectively hacked you. Okay, every hack from now on is going to be a counter hack, isn't it?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, okay. That's to be expected. That's just part of the challenge. There we go, there we go. Shockwave gun, shockwave gun. Hit it from the back before she summons her tentacles. Her tentacles are giving her protection. Okay. Do not let her take the pill. She needs to get okay, okay. Oh my gosh, I wasted that. I wasted that. Okay, okay, okay. I need to use the code generator more. Did that even do anything? Are you immune to the code generator? What the heck, man? You're immune to everything. This girl is freaking hacking. I'm back. Was 8 corrected? She's getting corrected. I'm actually putting up a fight now, you know? Now that I know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go, there we go. No, 8 is not doing the correction, okay? She was correcting, but now I'm locked in. That is an inaccurate statement. Perfect, not perfect. I mean, yeah, that is kind of perfect, not gonna lie, but we're not talking about that. I am winning right now, okay? Are you winning, son? Yes, indeed, okay? This is what success looks like. This is propaganda you are perpetuating that I am doing poorly. That is untrue. That is a slanderous remark. Ooh, I need this gun. This one's better. Yeah, give this to me instead of the frickin'... Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, counter hack incoming. There we go. See, does that look like the technique of someone who would be being corrected? No, it is... Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. See, I know exactly what I'm doing. Look at that. Bam. Oh my gosh. I just had to change... See? He's giving 8 back shots. And we're back for another set. Okay, okay. Back for another set. Back for another set of back shots. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay, okay, okay. No, the hack is happening real time. Okay. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. All of her hacks have this thing now, right? Oh yeah, they do. They do. They do. They do. Code generator. Let it explode. Let it explode. I don't have time to charge. We don't have time to charge. We do not have time to charge. Never mind. We do. Freaking goated cuck chair techniques of the year. Oh my gosh. Okay, 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 okay. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Right at the nick of time. Let it fully charge up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? Do you see that? Did you freaking see that? Oh my science, bro. Backshots is an understatement. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, there we go. Look at that. They said it would never be possible. Bro has no game. Bro would never have game. Bro is the gamer. If you've ever seen Video Game High School, I am literally Brian D. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's a really good show. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at that, look at that. Come on. Oh, okay, well, I got a little bit arrogant there. I should probably heal up. I was getting a little, you know. The attack really blew 8 away. You can say that. Okay, okay. I don't know what you're doing. There you go. Perfectly done, perfectly done. Okay, okay, okay. Sure, come at me. There we go. See, it was worth it. It was all worth it in the end. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Making it so my hacks deal more damage. Genius idea. Whose idea was that? Wait, it was mine. It was actually my idea. Came naturally from my brain, too. Okay, okay. Okay. I can tank a few blows. Who do you think I am? If I can give a few back shots, I can take a few back shots, alright? Okay, I'm gonna have to use it now. There we go, there we go. What the heck? What the heck are you doing? Okay, 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 man. Now you're just going crazy. Now you're just going crazy style. Okay, 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 man. Okay, man. 2 can play at that game. There we go. We just break all of this. Oh my gosh! What? The impact barrier lasted all but 1 second. Do I just break all of these? Do I? Okay, okay, man. The great rapening is occurring. Okay, what was that? Okay. Okay, okay. Back shots! Okay. You're not gonna carry his memory for much longer, because you're gonna be dead. Okay. Living up to... Oh my gosh, what the... Why... So, since when did she freaking... Since when did she pull out the freaking... Artorias triple... Like, freaking dash, man? Come on. It is the last phase. This is technically my first try, too, because the other ones are practice attempts. Okay, that was really pushing it. That was really cutting it close. There we go, there we go, there we go. Try attacking me now. Yeah, that's what I thought. It only lasts for 1, of course it does. Why would it last for longer? Okay, okay. There we go. Range, range, range. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. Code generator. I need the... Okay, this is going to be 3. I know it. It's going to be 3. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay, perfect, 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 perfect. There we go. Okay, okay, she's whipping out some crazy, she's going crazy on it. She's bouncing on it crazy style right now. Okay, 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 okay. Go quick with it, there we go. Oh my gosh, are you not gonna fall anymore? Okay, okay, no, no, that fit, that. Okay. She's about to fall. She's about to fall. She's about to fall. I'm not gonna. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not gonna die. I'm not about to die, bro. I'm not about to die this close. Hacking into you. Get over here. Just. I did it. But I do. I won. Look at that. You sure are. Died by a shotgun to the face, too. Is there a more American way to kill a child? She's called 8 because that's how many times she bounces on it in a second. Sorry for not reading your messages there. I was locked in. Mindbreaker. She's already been blacked. We just saved her from getting blacked. We really are the good guys.
8! Tell them all.
Oh, she is gonna die.
The Earth must know his pain.
Even in her dying moments, the thing she thinks of most
His final days.
is hurting people.
I
I know
must
it's
tell
like,
her.
you know, the doctor's death, but isn't it kind of beautiful? Inside the robot, there's a
Transport's at the top
child.
of the tower.
Inside every robot, there's a child just waiting to be correct. What show? What show do you mean? What,
gotta
share
go.
it? Oh, when I mentioned VGHS? I love that show. I love Video Game High School. If you know, you know. Just search for it on Danborough. It should be easy to find. What is? What are you... Using Danborough, bro. I don't like Danborough. I'm a Jailborough user. I stand with Jailborough. Danborough has like, I don't know. Danborough doesn't have good cunny. No. Might have corrected her a little too well. You know, well, we're gonna die either way, so it's kind of an eye for an eye. I come back and she dies. Well, you know, if it's any constellation,
Diana.
Rosie, we'll also die.
You okay?
If only I knew the
Yeah.
story details to give of her.
I couldn't save her, but at least we
She
got
is
to
so
talk.
cute.
I'm sorry. I know it's hard, but we can't slow down. There should be a transport for us at the top.
And go to Earth?
Yes. No!
But time's not on our side.
We're dying.
You?
We'll be alright. Just think about what you're gonna do once we're back on Earth.
What do you want to do?
What I'm gonna do?
There's this magical place called India. We could go there, Diane.
I want to do both.
That's the spirit. Let's go, kiddo.
He's gonna die, isn't he? Yeah, he's already moving slower. Look at that. He doesn't have the same gusto he once had. If only I did more training simulations, then I would have gotten the good ending. Look what you guys took from me. You and your negative reinforcement. Cats don't respond well to
Hey,
that, you know?
Why do you decide to take me with you?
Because... Oh no. Emergency stop. It's the man of the moon. Come to India. No, said the devil. Come to India, said Satan.
Look! The
No,
dead
Milk isn't
elephant's
here to
back.
hold me. Don't worry, Rosie.
But
I'll
without
hold you.
bait?
I'll hold you tenderly and dearly.
We can't leave it like
Who's
this.
the better clanker,
It's
Diane
almost
or
Earth.
Arya from the Angels of Illusion? Diane has the better feet. I gotta give it to that at the end of the day. It really is the man of the moon.
Look, Diana, I was a lot like you. A thirst for life and all its mysteries. And boy,
Oh,
I had a few bumps along the way.
the real final
But I have
boss.
someone looking out for me. And now
We're
it's
really
your turn.
locked in.
A whole new life. If you're ready.
Okay, then let's go. Together.
This is where they whip out the vocal track. Beans, you meanie. You didn't bread, grape, ate. You slimed her out. I hate you. She had to be slimed. She was literally blacked. She was used goods. I couldn't do anything. Bloodborne boss? Moon presence? Oh, look, it's the moon. It's just like my CP. CP means cyberpunk, guys. You gotta remember that.
Done for. So enough BS. Let's finish this.
Maybe this
Alright.
cannon will do the trick.
Alright, okay, okay.
I'll
Raise your
start it up,
controls.
you. You
Okay,
can
okay,
reach it.
okay, okay, okay. Look at that.
A little more to go.
Okay, okay. Okay. Locked in. I'm targeting it right there. There we go. Oh, now look at those numbers, bro. W. John Pragmata. His name is Huge Ass. You gotta remember that. It's Hugh Ass. You name a character Hugh, his last name will be Ass. The moon blows up at the end. Alright, is that the worst maze you had? Oh, okay. This is too easy, too simple. This is the type of stuff they had in the back of cereal boxes when I was a kid. Hair physics are popping off. They're cute. I love Diane. I love Diane and her beautiful Aryan hair, her golden locks. Very Alice pill. She's like a little Alice girl, you know. The blue dress, the jacket. The jacket's, you know, the jacket is the modern woman's dress, you know.
Diana, you okay?
Yeah, I'll try to protect us.
She's such a beautiful. She's such a great daughter. Okay, okay. Easy.
Get lost!
We can, dude, like, bro's in the wrong sector. Bro should be in the military. What is bro doing being an astronaut, okay? Bro should be an IDF soldier right now. Alice where?
You okay?
Alice is an idea, not a character, okay?
That could have been way worse.
Black Souls fans have one joke. It's just, where is Alice? Spiritually, being a Black Souls fan is like being a, well, I guess modern Black Souls fan is like being a Persona fan, okay? It's just, where is Alice? Burn my bread. Amazing pancakes, you know? It's the same three jokes, Great daughter, wife. So true, Grumpy.
Getting close to the shuttle.
Alright. No, this is definitely the finale. Oh my gosh. What the heck, man? Where the heck am I? Where am I, dude? Okay, Whitney. Okay, I'm like, dude, where the frick am I? I still can't tell where I am. Oh, there I am. I'm like, oh, that was like, oh, dude, that was. Where am I? Where even was I there?
Shuttle. No.
Oh, bro. Oh, okay, never mind.
This will work.
Is he gonna shoot himself all the way back to the Earth? Is he gonna gun? Is bro gonna gun his? Wait, is this what I think it is? Wait. Hold on. Are they cooking? Are they cooking what I think they're about to cook?
Here we go!
Wait, hold on. This might be. Okay, that's beautiful. That's how you full extension. This is like Metroid. If the baby Metroid was cute and funny. Oh no. No! Both of our daughter wives are dead. Blast the moon. We can't do that. The moon gives Earth water. You can't just fire you into the surface of the Earth. That'd be beautiful. I wish it did that. I kind of wish it did. That'd be a gem of an ending.
But I'm fine now.
She can breathe in space. And breathe in space. Both of them. Do it now. Go. I mean, Diana. Hold on. Not just yet. We landed there. Oh, it's not quite the end. Wow, that felt like kiss scene? Whoa. Let us hope. Wait, this is the start, isn't it? This is the start of the game.
Hugh, are you okay?
Don't worry. I made a promise, right? Better yet.
Yeah, yeah. Bro is dying.
Once we're back on Earth, you can walk for yourself.
Hey, I can walk.
You sure?
Oh,
I
yeah.
do it all the time.
Oh,
Here,
look, she's right there.
I'm walking perfectly fine.
He's about to
You'll
fall.
be back on me in no time.
That's not true.
We can't keep up with her. It was a fade to black plap
Can't rely on me
scene.
forever, you know?
The fade to black bang cut scene, in many ways, can be more beautiful than the regular bang cut scene. And I just say that because you always got to have the lewd expression before the fade to black. So you got to draw like a real gem of a face.
Get you back to Earth. No matter what.
He's gonna fall. Beans didn't save 8 because he's a trash gamer.
shit.
Wouldn't it be the opposite? I'm too good of a gamer because I killed her? Truly a modern masterpiece equal to Mixtape. This game probably deserves Game of the Year, but Mixtape is going to win it. And I'm not going to lie, that makes me a little happier. Because
Can we go to Earth
Goyim
and back?
tears bring a smile to my face.
Might just pull this off.
So, you know, bridal carry. That was true. Why didn't I think of it? Why isn't there wedding art of them? I have cancer.
No problem.
I am a dying man. God's heart, hand to my heart. To
Is this
God,
how we're going to Earth?
that is all that I am.
A cargo shuttle. It is what it is.
That's that, and this is this. Bro, this game doesn't explicitly support Israel. It's a 0 out of 10 compared to Mixtape. So true, Rosie. How could we forget what really matters in this world?
That'll do.
What about you?
Mixtape will win
Explosions
best
mess
audio
everything up.
direction, by the way, just
Full
saying.
automation's not an
It'll win
option.
best OST, even though it's not an original
Gotta push
soundtrack.
it to the end of the rail. Hang tight.
He's gonna... The look of sadness on her face when John Pragmata isn't gonna be there. Oh, he is gonna get in. Okay, no, he's not. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be sad. Surely he has life-ending snuggle time,
You?
just like the dog chocolate hypothetical. No.
It's a heavy bugger.
This is like the way cats die. He's gonna walk away and perish. Unfortunate and tragic. He's gonna push it and then fall to the tracks.
Let
Wait,
me
you...
hack it.
No need. Just gotta give it a bit of the old elbow grease.
Unfortunate. Unable to initiate launch, not enough energy.
You?
What's he about to do? I see. Before he dies, he can at least whack into Diane. That's kind of underwhelming, you know? Either go big or go
Time to
home.
bring it in.
Either you have the dying Banksy. Oh, there it is. He gave up his life for it.
You?
Bad news. This is where we say goodbye. Sorry, Squirt.
No! I want to stay with you!
It's okay.
He doesn't have much time left. He's already been blacked. He already had the bite. Unfortunate. Imagine if they were speaking Spanish during this, it would be a lot worse. If only she could hack into his lungs and cure the cancer. Not the sad music, Beans sob. Why did he just... Wait, why did you type Beans sob? Why didn't you just use the emo? Why didn't you just... I'm sorry, that kind of broke me. I'm sorry. Beans got the bad ending because he's trash. I'm pretty sure this game only has one ending. I don't think this is a multi-ending type of game.
Have a safe journey.
Not every game needs more than one ending, you know? I know you're just saying that to rage bait me, but it won't work. It's said failed. I'm sorry to hear that. That's YouTube being gay again. Watching this beautiful. Glad to see I got you the game. Thank you so much, Unknown, by the way. This truly was a gem. Mayhaps the true lesson of Data Simulator is that it is... Oh, there's the vocal track. The true lesson is Father Simulator is you'll either oh, that is the ending. Rest in peace, John Pragmata. I need someone to hold me. I'll hold you, Rosie. Don't you worry. You'll either, you know, live the Black Dad in prison, or you'll live long enough to die for dramatic effect. If you're a single dad, I'm sorry, buddy. You're just a ticking time bomb before the emotional vocal track whips out, okay? You might be the best. The better dad you are, the sooner you'll perish. Never forget that. Is this being sung by Lynn? No, Cole. By who? I don't recognize the singer. Do we skip the cutscenes? That's disrespectful. I wouldn't want to talk ill of Eric Tung, lighting artist, or Yap Kunrung, concept. Bro's name is Yap? And he's a concept artist? Your name is Yap and you're not a public speaker? Okay, man. God dang it, this game made me care about clankers. But they're beautiful clankers. Didn't even get the Cunny before death. Maybe the real Cunny is the daughter we made along the way. I looked it up. Beans didn't get the secret. Is there a secret good ending? That kind of I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, I don't know about that, like there being a secret. Let me search that up, please. Pragmata ending. Oh, there's endings? Pragmata features 2 endings, default ending and a secret. Oh, that's not true. First of all, that's a lie. You're lying, Rose. That's a sin. I want you to know you literally just sinned live in front of all of us. Okay? I want you to go to confession after this stream. But to experience the secret ending, you must first complete the main ending and beat the post-game content. Okay, so A, we're not done with the game. We got to do the secret ending. B, I literally need to do this one to get the other ending. You are aware of that. I'm gonna rip you limb for the gif. Someone post the gif of, like, you know, the guy ripping SpongeBob to shreds. You know, the one where it's like Gore of My Comfort character, and then he's ripping SpongeBob to smithereens. Someone post that gif. That's me when a beaner lies to me, okay? That's me to you. Is Beans black? Maybe a little. I mean, my fur's black. It's gray. All furries are spiritually Agarthan. To be perfectly honest, I'm not a big fan of games that give the impression that robots are human because of their appearance or behavior. I think that could cause problems down the road. I think if we reach the point where, like, robots are entirely self-aware, I don't know, man. We're not going to reach that point, okay? God won't let it happen. That's not going to happen. Hugh reincarnates a sensei and falls for Aris and Kay. You sound yummy. Maybe a little. The fact that I knew you were going to reference that gif before even saying it says everything. It says I'm well written, okay? It says I'm a good character. That's what it says. I think clankers are bad people. Funny, I was about to say the same thing about women. Then Vine Thud sound effect. You put a Vine Thud sound effect there. You don't include this part. This is like the stage directions. I'm telling you what to do. And Indians. Another Vine Thud sound effect there. Then lastly, and blacks. That's the loudest Vine Thud sound effect. You zoom into me when you do that. You put a picture of George Floyd. Thank you. Very awesome, editor. Very awesome. Bro's talking to Mike right now. Editor doesn't exist. That's not a real person. Beans, maybe Hugh would have survived if you weren't such a pathetic adult. Kufu. Bro's asking to get raped. Bro's underestimating adults right now. The only good clanker is a lolly clanker. What about Shota clankers? Not gonna lie, been watching Made in Abyss in the server. Reg's kind of a cool dude. I would never goon to him because that'd be gay, but he's a cool dude, you know? I gotta respect him. Women clankers better than real clankers. The only good clanker is a pregnant one. That's the end credits. John Pragmata wakes up. What's the after scene? Marvel slop and its negative effects on mankind. Guys, hold on. You have to sit through the credits. We have to see the end credit scene, okay? It'll hint towards Pragmata too. So this isn't the end. We're gonna do the secret ending next time. Yeah, a quick about the secret true ending. Okay. Yeah, so next stream, this stream will end here. Next stream we'll do the true ending. We're definitely gonna do that on stream. I've enjoyed this game a lot, so I'm gonna do the true ending next time, okay? Hey man, Fuda is cool. Says the Fuda enjoy. That's true. Why are you dissing on Fuda, dude? Fuda is epic. Clanker should be barefoot and pregnant. Gay? Fuda is not gay, bro. Says the homosexual. Bring up clip of Iron Rose saying, I need a daddy? Strange and homosexual? That's happened. It's a doctored photograph. It's not real. I made it up. But you guys don't know that and you're not going to acknowledge. We're going to pretend it's real for the sake of slandering him. Okay? Not. Why do the clankers need clothes? It's not like they feel shame. They're humans too, you know? Don't talk about them that way. I had to rape 8 3 times to get all the Steam achievements on this game. I could never imagine being an achievement hunter. I don't know. I don't play games for that. I don't really like doing achievements. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of like humble that way. Just kind of a humble gamer. You can call me the humble gooner because it's what I am. Beans is not real. He's in my head. That's not true. I'm very real, but I'm also inside your head. I'm also giving you head. Ayo. That was inside your head. I didn't say that. I miss Milk and Scorpion. Scorpion was drafted, and I don't know. I think Milk has fallen. I miss Milk too. I don't know what I did to disappoint Milk. What a travesty. I'm gonna go self-harm after this stream. There's the after credits scene. Look, guys. It's Earth. Get out of my head! No. It's gonna be Diane, and she's alone at the beach. Or it's gonna be no one, because Diane's sad. Never mind, it's Diane. She's alone at the beach. Never mind, it's no one, because Diane's sad. Yeah, nobody's there. Never mind, it's Diane at the beach. There she is. Ooh, Cunny. How will she charge? Oh, crab, Cunny. See what we did there. Beans when he yaps. It's so beautiful. Wow. We have to get the true ending. The one where apparently Hugh Ass lives. Canny indeed. If only she was here with a big strong man. Diane, stay away from the water.
I'm ready.
Okay, how do I get the true ending though? Okay, you're fooling me. I know that's not the real ending. I want to touch the hair. It looks like silk. It really does. Wait, how can she charge now? She doesn't. She has to eat batteries. They're like suppositories. You have to shove them up. Oh, wait. Carry your completed save data into New Game Plus to restart the story in an enhanced state or begin a new game mode. Unknown signal. That's apparently what I have to do. Okay, so completed save. Okay, yeah, that's apparently what I need to do. Unknown signal. That is next time, though. So, let me search it up just to make sure. But how to get Pragmata, how to get secret ending. I don't trust. Oh, dude. She looks so postmodern. Oh, what is that? Oh, dude, that looks like a cool weapon. Okay, what lunatic difficulty is now unlocked. Unknown signal. This mode adds new content to your save data just before completing the game. Okay. So that is what I'm supposed to do. Unknown signal, new game. Okay, I have like new slots. Begin unknown signal with a completed save. So that's what I'm supposed to do. Apparently. Hold on. Let me make sure here. Bean, stop edging. How am I edging you? She charges with my Kum now. Well, you're dead if you're in Hugh's shoes. So I guess she's gonna die if she has to rely on someone else to charge. You know, because we died. So I wouldn't want that. You know. Let's find out what it is though. I don't want Grok's AI overview. Give me fine. I'll go on. I'm not going on IGN.com. Okay. No, fine. I'll go on IGN.com. Oh my gosh. How to unlock Pragmata's true ending. Finish the campaign once. Start. Okay. So this is the list. This is the list. Okay. Let me see. So finish the campaign, start a new unknown signal post game, and then you just do that. You just do unknown signal. 100% the previous sectors do unknown signal. So it's what I thought it was pretty much. But the point is you had to beat the main game and then do unknown signal. Now I don't think personally, I'm gonna start it just so I can click here and we'll see. But I'll start it here just to save. But next time, we're going to continue this. This mode uses your completed save data, adds new content just before the final battle, overcome challenges in a new sector to earn special rewards like weapons and outfits. Okay, so there's a new sector, is the point. So we're going to, we're going to do the new sector next stream. That's next time. Wait, never mind. Beans needed to unlock the new mode to get the secret ending. Hugh didn't die because Beans was bad, but Beans is still trash. But that's what I mean. Bro just said that for no reason. Oh, what's here? Oh yeah, we're back here. But yeah, this is unknown sector, as you can see. Unknown signal, the new sector.
Alert! Alert!
See?
We've detected an unregistered crew member. Would you investigate?
There's an
on our
imposter?
behalf?
Easy there, Captain.
That wasn't funny.
Tell us where they are.
That wasn't funny.
The
That was not.
hidden chamber.
See? There's a new sector, a hidden chamber. Wow. I couldn't have known that from sheer skill.
And what?
Come on, Hugh. Let's go.
Yeah, so I have to. Okay, can you calm down, dude? Head to the hidden chamber. Yeah, so we'll do that next time. We'll do that next time. If I go here, save right. Okay, we'll save right there. Unknown signal. Return to title screen. I'll probably do like a little bit of grinding beforehand to complete all the previous sectors, and I don't think I want to spend most of the stream doing training simulations, but I do want to do all of them just in case. So I'll do that off stream. Maybe I'll make it like I'll go on the server in VC and stream myself doing them. So if you want to see that, join the server. Or maybe I'll make it a premium beaner thing. I don't know. But I'll definitely doing the training sims. But next time will be the Pragmata finale. The big finale Pragmata stream. The end of Pragmata. The end of pregnancy as you know it. Or the start of pregnancy, rather. Because repopulate the earth. Ooh, back to where we came, or rather where you will come. Because look at Diane feet. Ooh, whoa, spiritually me. Literally me. Not spiritually, that just is me. So it is how it is. Beans, are you trying to get the secret ending this stream? No, that's next stream. We've been going on for like nearly, 3 hours, almost 30 minutes here. So that's a good stream length. That'll be next time though. Among Us. Who lets Rio's Amos unit in here? Cute, funny, cunny. Well, bye, Beans. The ending is her giving birth. Maybe it is the ultimate propaganda game. I would say bye to my mommies, but they left. Rosie, you still have me, Sex, truly cunny. I can see why this game was so loved. I do like it. That ending was really nice, though, and really cool. I can't wait to see what the secret ending has, though. But next time on Pragmata, it'll be the finale of Pragmata. That means we'll start a new game after that. I wonder what that game will be. I mean, we're already starting Motor Slice, but as I said, the main reason I'm playing Motor Slice is because of the feat. Can you really blame me? It's a really good motivation. if I'm being honest. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all really liked Buy Beans. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to join the Discord if you haven't yet. Make sure to follow me on Zitter.com. I'm actually Zitter Premium. Against my will, I was extorted, but, you know, join me there. Look forward to streams this Thursday, Terraria stream, and then Saturday we'll be streaming Motor Slice. So look forward to that. This week, new video comes out on Lona RPG. That is this week. This week, Sunday, that is happening. So look forward to that, okay? Goon to that once. Correction is coming. Well, not to me, because new video will be out. Touches you. Hey, save it for Sunday, because good stuff's gonna happen on Sunday. I want to touch you, Fluffy Beans. Fluffy, very fluffy. For all you touchers out there, that sounds very strange, but it is relevant. A very touchable Beans will be coming to, like, I guess one select beaner. The fan art contest will be announced sometime soon, and that is when the real 10k, I guess 11k. We reached 11k. Thank you so much. Kiss on the tip to you all. Mwah. Thank you to everyone. But it's still going to be called the 10k celebration because that's a better number. But alas, thank you for everything. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to support me on Ko-Fi. Very good stream. Many peak things were discussed. Farewell, Beans. What does Beans' hair smell like? Probably kind of dirty. I don't really wash it that much, I'm not going to lie. But the shampoo I have says that it smells like... I don't know. I don't smell anything, but I've had people tell me it smells bad, so probably not very good. When the frick is a fan... When the frick... When is frick a fan contest? What would the contest be of that? What is the who fricks the best? you not like the prize of it is you frick like a beaner gets fricked, but the contest is about fricking. What does that mean? I'm overthinking your bit. You're a bit mind broke. That's the thing that gets me, more so than like statements that are just like accusatory. It's when someone asks these answerless questions. Like, what does that mean? Is it a contest about which fan fricks the best, or is it a contest where the reward is getting fricked? Crow, please, before we end stream, I have to know. No, the winner gets raped by Beans. Oh, okay. In a way, that's kind of the reward, but you're the one raping. But you'll know when the contest comes out. Mass yaoi. It's not yaoi. Beans is a lolly, so it's actually very straight. Unless you're a woman, then it's Yuri, I suppose. But I've been Beans. I am Beans, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, and have a wonderful night. Goodbye. My voice cracked a little bit. Goodbye.